what's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Another great day, man. Another great day. Another great night of football, sports, just across the board, man. Life's good, bro. Life is really good, man. Got to hang with I got to see my son. You know, just hang with my guy this morning, man. It was good. You know, my daughters, everybody woke up. It was, nice and chipper today, man. You know, breakfast hit a little extra this morning. I don't know, man. It was just, no traffic either, man. It was just crazy. It was no traffic at all. No school bus stopping. Deke, no construction. it's man. I just think across the board, like even my toothpaste this morning, Deke, I don't know, the toothpaste just hit a little bit
more minty.
Yeah, I was like, man, is this that regular mint green? Is this that evergreen? Like, it's got me good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I do not know, bro. I was washing my face. I was like, bro, the water, you know how sometimes the water's like cold and you want to get to like room temperature a little bit warmer. It just came out as soon as I turned the faucet. It was just perfect. I'm like, wow. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. It just felt right, bro. It just felt good. So yeah, I can't really complain, man. Can't really complain. It's a game day today. My little man got a baseball game tonight. I'm just feeling good, man.
Man, I've never seen you smile this wide for any of these Steeler wins this year.
Whoa. Don't do me like that. What do you mean for these Steeler wins? Did the Steelers not win this weekend? Did we not win this weekend? I thought we won this weekend. We won this weekend, right?
You didn't seem this excited on Monday.
What do you? I've been excited like this the whole weekend, man. I just been winning since been winning, and since been winning last night. I ain't do nothing, bro. I'm celebrating all my victories at once. I celebrate, JMU on Saturday, Pittsburgh got it done on Sunday, and then the other team, Buffalo took it in the last night, man. So pretty good, man. It's pretty good, man. I ain't do that wrong, man. I'm innocent. But I blame you and my son for my attire. I'm just throwing it out there, man.
Blame me?
Yeah. I blame you, bro. I'm seek comfort. If there's anybody that's gonna seek comfort in my older years now, I'm a comfort seeker. Okay. Yeah. About 2 weeks ago, Deke, me and you was talking. Were we not?
Might have been last week.
It low-key could have been last week. We was talking.
It's all blending together.
And we were just kind of, just recapping around the NFL. Show was done, just vibing out. And you had brought up, hey, man, is there a jersey, or a specific jersey from Buffalo that you rock? Like you got a Thurman Thomas or you got a Jim Kelly? And I was like, no, I actually don't own any of the jerseys. Like I got mine and that's about it. But I said, there is one jersey that I've always wanted from Buffalo that I could never find. And I said it was the Bruce Smith throwback, like the authentic, because he's from the 757. Obviously, he's a pass rusher, Mr. Sack King. You know what I mean? So I was like, if I could ever find that one, I would. But I told you my complaint. I was like, I could never find it. They didn't have any of the Mitchell & Ness. Nobody had the real ones. You had to, find one that was like from back when he played. And you don't really want one that's from actually back when he played. It ain't
the champion jersey.
Yeah. But it's been through a lot. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna chill on it. So I was cool and content.
Yeah, you don't know where that jersey's been.
Exactly. So I was very content with, never having a jersey like that. And because we had that convo, and as you pointed out to me, the way that AI and technology works, they clearly were listening to our convo, because 24 hours later, I get an email from, I think it was Fanatics, and they're like, hey, Bruce Smith, authentic jersey, boom, 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 limited supplies, get it while it can. And it sent directly to me. And it was literally right after that night of us having that convo, bro. Can't make it up. So I felt like it was a sign. It was an omen. I said, I got to just, while I can. And I was like, it was the legit. And I was like, it's Mitchell. And it was the legit. I'm like, yo, Bob. So it came in. Now, the reason it's on today is this is my son's fault. He has jersey day today. Okay? Favorite team jersey day today. Now, you know how my man rocks, right? You know he got options. He got options. If it would have been on Saturday, he would have wore a JMU jersey. If it was Sunday when we asked him, hey, man, Jersey Day's coming up. You know what he said? I got the Pickens, Dad. I'm ready to wear Pickens. Bills game last night. My man woke up this morning. He said, yeah, Dad, I'm wearing your jersey, the Bills one. Yep. You said we won last night. I was like, yeah. He was like, what was the score? I was like, 47 to 10. He said, whoa. He said, whoa. He said, yeah, I'm wearing the Bills jersey today. So since he wore it, I was like, we like to do our 20 thing, our matching thing. I was like, son, I'll be with you, man. I won't let you go out there by yourself in Bills gear, in the rough streets of Pittsburgh, and everybody's gonna be looking at you all sideways with this blue and this red, looking real patriotic. So I was just like, you know what? I would bear that burden with my son, and that's why I'm in the Bills, the Bruce Smith. All right, it just so happened that we happen to be recording today on top of it, and here we are.
More than an athlete, huh?
Yeah, more than I'm just like I said, I do it for my son, man. I'm in my dad era right now. Shout out for the Swifties out there, right? She and her, you know what I'm saying? She and her Travis Kelce NFL era. I'm in my dad era. That's it, man. I like to just, match with my little guy. He rocks it, I rock it, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Straight like that, man.
How many sacks does Bruce Smith have?
He got a whole lot of them. In fact, I want to say he has 200.
It's an even 200.
Yeah, he's 200. And that's the funny part because we say that, to get 100 is great. That's, more than likely will get you in the Hall of Fame. But to get, in terms of the all-time sack crown, that 200, it's like, good luck.
At 39, he had 9 sacks in Washington.
It's craziness, bro. Like, my man he could rush the passer, bro. You look at his numbers, man, in terms of when he came into the league, what he's able to do, like sustainability. The problem with him was they say he was kind of like, the off the field would get to him a little bit. So, but he could rush that passer, though, bro.
TJ just hit 100, right?
Yes. Or no, he's one away. He's at 99.5 right now, I think it is. Depending on, did they give him the half in this last game?
He's at 99.5.
99, okay, yeah. So he just needs one more, and then he'll get that 100 threshold. He'll be the second fastest to do it, though. Or the second youngest to do it, if I remember. No, he might be the youngest. No, I think he's behind Bruce. I want to say that was the only thing in terms of like the fastest to 100. He was like the second fastest to 100, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
he's like super
Bruce
young to be getting 100, bro.
Yeah, it looks like Bruce came in a year earlier than TJ. He started at 22. TJ started at 23.
Gotcha.
So maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, the reason I asked, I just wanted to see
Reggie
where
White
TJ
was the fastest.
is.
Shout out to Spice Creations. Yeah, he said Reggie White. Reggie White was the fastest to get to 100.
So TJ is on pace to match Bruce Smith here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just that if you look at Bruce
Smith
Smith
did it for what you get
in his 30s.
14, 15? How many ended up getting? 14 years total?
No, 19.
19. I knew it was like crazy high in the teens, which is also
40 was his
unheard
last
of.
year,
Yeah.
age 40, 2003. Because, if you look, once he hit 30, that's another 10 years right there. And for, looks like 6 or 7 of those years, double-digit sacks.
Yeah, it's Bruce. Like, that's the sack guy. Everybody know, like, Reggie White is a GOAT. Lawrence Taylor's a GOAT. But it's like, in terms of just, can you get me a sack? That boy, he do that. But it's Bruce. I mean, yeah, shout out to Bruce. I mean, since you a little guy, when you grow up in the crib and it's like, yo, you gonna play pass rush, you gonna rush passes? Well, you're never gonna be better than this guy. I don't know if you ever heard of him before. You're like, all right, I got it. So just put that up there. You're like, all right, one day. Yeah.
Oh, I know you were happy with the results yesterday. For me, it was a 50-50 split.
Don't you do that.
I was pumped about the
Don't
Commanders
you
beating
do
the Bengals,
that.
but
The Commanders look good. Shout out to Jaden Daniels.
wish the Jaguars would have showed up a little bit
No,
more.
you don't. You feel good about it now being 2 less good quarterbacks in the AFC. Trevor Lawrence, he's kind of showing who he is. Yeah, we're writing him off. And with Josh, he's been wrote off. All right, he's already done. He's washed. Super overrated.
No, I think he should be getting some MVP buzz.
No, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield.
I don't know who else would
Those
be
are
in the
MVP
conversation
guys,
right
not
now.
Josh. Anybody but Josh. How about that? Justin Fields get MVP consideration, man.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that.
Throw Justin Fields into it, man. I'll throw Justin Fields in MVP conversation.
Josh got to be running away with it right now.
No.
Who else are we throwing in?
Kyler Murray. I'll throw Kyler in there.
No.
Yep. I'll throw
Aren't they
Kyler
1
in
and 2?
there. Stafford. He just beat a Niners team. Stafford
You
gets
know
in
what?
there,
I'll
man.
give you a Stafford if he keeps it up with
Mahomes, because at the end of the day, we all know what matters in the playoffs. Mahomes.
Well, I agree with that.
Okay, he is inevitable. So as long as he's out there, let him be the MVP. Lamar's an MVP. He's a 2-time MVP.
Definitely not so far
That's a
this year.
2-time MVP. He got 2 of them things. Just remember that. And his team is good.
It's got to be Allen.
No. TJ Watt. How about TJ?
Kind of a down year for TJ.
Low key. He's having loud moments, but they're not counting all the way.
Right.
Yeah.
He has 3 sacks.
Right.
Should have like 5.5, and like 2
Seriously,
strip sacks.
man.
Which is crazy.
Because even last game, his game felt loud. Like he had moments, but Herbig still had the better
It's
numbers
because of
on
some
it.
of the penalties. It's either
Yeah.
TJ got the offsides called against him, or
He had the holding penalty on Joe Alt.
Right.
Yeah.
So he didn't get the sack credit there.
Yeah.
I think that's what's hurt Fields' box score a little bit too.
No, without
throughout
a doubt
the
it
season,
has.
and also Pickens.
Yeah.
Pickens' numbers should be better too.
His numbers should be a lot better. Yeah. But that's the real life part of it, man. Shout out to
Who else? Who would even be second in the MVP
nope,
talk?
nope. Let me think. Saquon got to be up there. He balling.
3 weeks. You know what? Yeah, I think you got to throw him in there.
Saquon's balling. How do you feel about Purdy? Best team in the NFL, right? In the NFC at least.
They're 1 and 2.
But
they're
he
not playing
look good though.
Yeah, he's playing good.
Yeah.
Not for MVP though. You got to be winning.
Stroud?
And you got to be good. No, he played
They're
terrible
a little
last
slow.
week.
Yeah, he's a little slow right now. Either way, you got plenty of options. Josh ain't in that
Malik
conversation,
Willis,
man.
maybe.
Oh yeah, shout out to Malik. Oh Lord, it was that revenge game got to him, man. His piss was a little extra hot this week.
Man,
It's got to be Sam Darnold though, man. I'm saying
Geno
Sam
Smith,
Darnold.
They're 3-0. He's playing good.
Shout out to Geno. Had a big.
It's
performance.
bleak out here. So
no. Geno,
Josh Allen is the going away.
No,
favorite.
he's not. Just because you know his name
Derek
does
Carr
not
maybe
mean
I'd
he
throw
is
in the
better.
mix.
Nope, Carr is in the mix. Carr should be a front runner as well. Josh is just overrated quarterback
Aaron
on an
Rodgers?
overrated team. Yeah, how about Rodgers?
Aaron
Rodgers is
little
nice.
storyline there.
Yeah.
We got to see vintage Aaron Rodgers last week.
Rodgers gets my vote. He'll get my vote. Yeah.
Josh Allen will get my vote.
Nah, don't take that vote back. Take that. Don't give that vote. Send that vote to any of these other guys we've just named at any of these other positions. All right.
3 weeks in.
Heck, we can have a historic year and it'd be like an O lineman makes MVP far as I care. Yeah. Just, yeah. We're past those stages. All right. I'm like you with 7, man. You don't care about MVPs with 7,
I
right?
I tried telling you
all
about
right.
it.
So we don't care about MVPs.
I tried telling you
You know,
about it.
it's singularly focused. All right. Get out of MVPs. So yeah. But I like it though, man.
You do kind of sound like me yesterday with Holstein.
Because you know how it feels. It's real. You know exactly what it's
I want
on.
to keep the buzz as low as possible. I don't want it to get anyone's head.
Shh. Keep that noise over there. We
Stay
don't
locked
have
in.
receivers. It's
Keep your head
no
on a
Reddit
swivel.
game.
Yeah.
Everything. Diggs left. It's over. All right, it's over. They can't score no
You
more.
should tell Allen to delete his social media.
Diggs is gone. Is over. It's over. You ain't got no answers no more. Who you gonna throw it to? Gabe Davis is in Jacksonville. It's done. We ain't got no corners either. You seen DeMar get a pick yesterday, bro?
I did. Thanks to Trevor Lawrence.
Hey, shout out to Trevor, bro. Trevor was hooping, man. Trevor was in his bag.
At least
bro.
Hamlin caught it. Patrick
This
Queen
fact.
can't say that.
Hey, yo, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. PQ would have caught. He'll catch the next one, man. He'll catch the next one. I know he's killing himself over that thing, though. Cause
He's got it.
oh, my God.
Right
it
there.
was like, that looked like warm-up drill, man.
It wasn't even like that hard of a throw
Low-key,
either.
I thought the same. I was like, he ain't even bullied it. Like, you catch that thing, man. Look like a receiver. You know how you look, you know what I'm saying, how you do.
You're right, though. Hamlin caught a pick.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, the Jaguar, they're just an absolute disaster.
Which is weird to me, though.
Absolute disaster.
How did they get to this stage, bro? They've been struggling since the game when they beat us.
I know. It's the terrible Tau curse.
Yeah. Literally, like since that game.
White dude with the
bro,
long hair should have never done that.
Who was that? Anthony Rick?
I don't remember who that was. It was some
yeah.
safety on
It was like
defense.
Richard or something like that. Yeah.
I don't even know if he's still on the team, but he cursed the
Low-key.
Jaguars.
Low key, they have not won and been good since then, bro. It is actually crazy when you look at it. You're like, bro, y'all literally, they were 8-3 at that point, man. 8-3 and have been trash ever since.
And then they lost the final game
Yeah.
to get us into the playoffs.
Uh-huh.
We needed the Titans to beat them.
Yeah. That's the whatchamacallit game.
Tannehill.
Yeah.
Tannehill played good. Derrick
Mhm.
Henry played good.
Yeah, the final hurrah, the final send-off. Yeah, man.
And yeah, they start this year 0-3.
Mm-mm.
They at least looked a little bit better in the first 2 weeks.
I
This
ain't gonna
was
lie. I
a
still like
disaster.
ETN though, bro. ETN still look good. I be like, bro, ETN, man, you just need to get you on a better team, bro.
Are you sure? I was gonna say, didn't he have like
a better team, bro.
10 yards or something yesterday?
Nah, listen, the team he was playing against, it was a bad matchup, okay? Bad matchups happen. But I think if he was on a better team, man, hey, I think we would like him here. We got, our
could
guys
see
are
it.
banged up right now.
I could see it.
You know, we got some injuries in the room. We got some MRIs going on, some slings. It's like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey, do you see when he puts his foot in the ground and gets north and south? Like, it's a gear. It just looked there. You be like, ooh. And then he be catching. Ooh. It was a bad matchup yesterday, though. Just terrible matchup yesterday.
We just got too many guys in this backfield.
Same in Buffalo. I'm like, bro, I wanted to go to Arizona, but Connor's out there, so you can't go there either. I'm like, hey, bro, all my spots. What about Dallas? Mike in Dallas. Dallas might work for him.
Yeah, all they really got's Elliott, right?
Yeah, and you know what that's like right now.
I haven't really been watching them.
Yeah,
I just keep seeing them lose.
So think about if you had like a nice soda, and it was like had the ice in it, it was like perfectly cold, and you just let it like sit for too long, and now it's like not as cold. The ice is really melted. You kind of got that like water ring under it. Now it still was a fire Sprite like when you first opened it up and poured it in there, and you could see like the remnants of it. And sometimes you can even taste a little bit of it, but it's just like that's what they are right now, bro. It's like you see some of the flash, you see some of the talent. They can't stop the run to save their life, and that's part of their issue right now. Offensively, they have like little moments, but you know it's pretty bad right now. It's pretty bad.
They paid Dak too much money.
Or you could say they paid CeeDee Lamb too much money. We've already seen in the Dolphins situation, quarterback matters more than a wide receiver. Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, doesn't matter what else. Tua Tagovailoa. We've already seen this.
Yeah.
So them overpaying. So them paying too much for CeeDee Lamb. If CeeDee would have took half, maybe they get another receiver or get some other help. But you need the quarterback.
I'm not letting you get away
You've
with
already
this.
told me that you need the quarterback, man. So I've already seen it. I believe bitten post bit. All right. Quarterback matters more than anybody else on offense, man. All right. So that guy gets the blank check. Everybody else needs to adjust their check off of his. Now, you might get lucky and get a Pat Mahomes who isn't trying to kill you right now contract wise. And if that's the case, then y'all count your blessings. But for everybody else, the Kirk Cousins of the world, the Dak Prescotts of the world, who else done got paid? The Kyler Murrays of the world. There's a lot of people that got paid in this league at that quarterback spot. You just got to, Daniel Jones of the world. Think about the Danny Dimes deal, man. Think about the Trevor Lawrence deal. Trevor just was that this offseason? He just got paid. He just broke the bank, bro. Tua, hey, man, you got to live with it, bro. All right. So everybody else, adjust y'all expectations pay-wise if y'all want to be competitive. Because quarterback get all he want. I'm with you, bro. I like it.
No, there's a big
I like
difference.
It. I am with you. 100% I'm with you, man.
From Tua to a Skylar Thompson or like a Dak to a backup or a third-string quarterback versus Dak compared to like the 20th best quarterback in the league right now, or the 21st. Like a competent starter.
We say. I
think there's a big difference between those two.
Hey, you better hope you get a Baker deal, all right? Because if Baker get the deal that
Geno
he wanted,
Smith.
those are
Derek
cool
Carr
deals.
At 30-something
Those are cool
those
deals for who they are at that time.
Yeah.
Those are cool deals. But if those guys were who they wanted to be, they're breaking your bank, man. And everybody else, you better act accordingly, man. All right, quarterbacks over everybody right now. And then on defense, it's pass rusher over everybody. If you're the pass rusher, you dictate the number. I like it, man. I'm with you on that, man. So, yeah, CeeDee Lamb should have took less, bro. These wide receivers, man, they greedy. I don't know why they be doing this, man.
Well, he's not Justin Jefferson, I'll tell you that.
They talked about him like he was, though.
He's not Justin Jefferson.
During contract negotiations, they bring up some numbers that try to get comparable.
He's really good. I might have even said this at the time. I could have told you this at the time if I didn't, but I think I did. Like, I don't think he's ever topping his last season. I don't think he's going to match the contract per se or age that contract out well. But he's still really good.
Is he top 3 to you in the league right now?
Right now, no.
I would agree. You don't have to name the list, but I kind of agree. That's why I just wanted to throw out, because I don't know if you say like top 5, it's like, all right, you can roughly loosely say, oh sure, but if we say top 3,
I don't even think I would have said that going into this year.
Neither.
Before the first 3 weeks, I probably would have said Jefferson, Chase, and who else? Tyreek Hill. I think didn't we do the top 10 wide receiver rankings?
I think we low key did.
That'd be interesting.
Let me see if I still got the notes.
There's no way I had CeeDee Lamb.
I don't think you did, bro. I don't think you did.
I probably had him 4 or 5.
Let me see.
There's absolutely no way.
All right. So, dang. I don't know if that was my list or your list. Because I only have one list and it says podcast. It says podcast wide receivers. So, I think we had a lot of the same people. So, we had...
I know. I had Pickens in the top 10 somewhere.
You're right. So, that's what we flip-flop. All right.
I had Garrett Wilson in mine, too.
All right. So, what I had I have Justin Jefferson at 1, Tyreek at 2, Devontae Adams at 3, Jamar Chase at 4, Amon-Ra St. Brown at 5, CeeDee Lamb was at 6 on mine.
at 5, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I wish I could remember. Then A.J. Brown was at 7, Amari Cooper was 8, Diggs was 9, Metcalf was 10 on my list, and I had a rack of honorable mention, dude. That's where GP was on mine. I just don't remember where you had him at.
There's no way it was top 3.
I was going to say, I don't think you did, though. Yeah.
It was probably 5.
I mean,
he's still good.
He's good. Yeah. Just, there's levels to it.
Again, I think it's fair to say he's not Justin Jefferson. I think it's also fair to assume he's not going to top that 1,700-yard season that he had last year.
Yeah. And
because I think that's why you're paying him that
correct
number that's so close to Justin Jefferson right now, because he put up a really good season last year. Because before that, you're probably thinking he's hovering close to 30, more like the Amon-Ra St. Brown contract. But, did they maybe overpay him a little bit? Yeah, I think
I blame him.
There's a case for that.
It's not Dak's fault. I blame him, man. If you paid him a little less, then we could have other people out there to help out Dak. Yeah.
Dak could have taken about $20 million less.
He plays quarterback. Quarterback matters the most, man. You know the rules, man.
He didn't even have to go to 60. I think Goff was getting 55, right? Goff's getting, so there's an extra $5 million you could easily scrape off the top.
Yeah, easily, bro. Easily. It's one of them days.
But me personally, from afar, I think he's worth like 35 or 40. I think that would have been fair. But yeah, the quarterback market is what it is. I would have let him walk. I would have risked it.
No risk it, no biscuit, baby.
All right, what do we want to talk about now?
Well, I just peeped that we are 20 minutes in, so what I'm actually going to do is help us not get in trouble. Because today's show, is brought to you and you and you and you by DraftKings Sportsbook. The top-rated sports booking app. I mean, they're safe. They're secure. They're also reliable. And when you talk about some of the awesome things they have going on, we always come bearing gifts via promo code, baby. So for those people that are downloading the app for the first time, man, and you're putting in that, initial deposit of $5, once you use the promo code Moats, you see what you're getting back, $200 in bonus bets, man. It is an awesome concept. You can use that money to potentially earn you some more compensation with some anytime score prop bets that they got going on. Shout out to DraftKings for that as well. But we also know that at times you can get lost in the sauce, baby. And when that happens, if you live in New York, it's a number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800-GAMBLER. I said you better call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, back to regular schedule program. You already know the drill. Drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from, so that way we give you those big boy shout outs to start the day show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Man, I'm looking at Josh Allen's stats this year.
Don't you do that. Do not do
75%
that.
75% completion.
Do not. Let me read the chat. Oh, it's Michael Jackson.
7 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Shout out to
Still
David
no
Decker.
turnovers.
Shout out to David Decker. He says, yo, I hear you, Michael Jackson. Ethan Leach says it sounds like an angel is in his ear. Yup. We're
Top
not hearing
QBR.
any of. Nope. Spice Crazy.
Number 1, 92.6.
Sexual chocolate. That was good. Nope, we are not.
2 rushing touchdowns as well.
Mike Hood. Moats had a late night. You could tell. I'm going to sing it too. Hey, look, it be like that sometimes. We was celebrating. We was partying, all right? It was one of them nights, man. All right, but we back. Deke, you supposed to be reading off the chats, man. Stop reading off stats, man.
I was waiting for the chat to catch up. It's delayed a little bit.
Stop
just
it.
Trying to fill the time with Josh Allen stats.
Stop it. Don't do that. No. Keep that off the atmosphere.
Actually, that might be my go-to
He's a turnover
from here on
machine.
out. Like anytime there is dead time, like
He is a
whenever
turnover
you're calling
machine, bro.
TG
Don't do
or
that,
we got
man.
someone calling
Pull up
in, I'll
somebody
just
else's
read
stats,
off
man.
Josh Allen's stats.
No, pull up somebody else's stats, bro. Pull up somebody else's stats, man.
They're so good.
No, they're
I mean,
not.
He
No,
should be
they're
MVP.
not. Turnover machine. Remember that. He is a turnover.
0 this year.
A turnover merchant. That's what he was. A turnover merchant. Who wants that many touchdowns when you have that many turnovers? Just remember that, man. Him and Jameis Winston. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. All right, it's pretty much the same thing.
Not this year though.
No, yeah, it is.
He turned over
yeah, it
a new
is.
leaf.
Nah, nope, nope.
Playing good ball.
Nope. He's just a guy. He's just a regular person in the NFL, man. Anybody could do what he does. I mean, come on, bro. Anybody could do that. All he does is run around and just throw it. Whoa.
X Concepts 724 Claridge PA says, "Hey Moats, did you see how overrated Josh Allen was yesterday?"
I told you. Hey, man, the most overrated dude. I was watching that day like, bro, how much overrated can this guy be? Oh, sheesh. It's crazy, man. It's be like that sometimes, man. Oh, I was starting to chant, overrated. When it got so bad, we had to put Mitch Trubisky in there, man. That's how bad it got last night. Mitch Trubisky was on that field last night for the whole fourth quarter. You feel me?
How'd he do? Did he put out a good audition tape?
Touchdown,
Really?
bro. Come on, bro. Let us score and drive. I told you, man. Hey. All you got to do, Mitch.
Is he the top Dolphins target?
All you got to do, come on, baby. That ain't hard. He let him a nice little score. Deke, you would have been impressed with him. Hold on.
little play action.
Touchdown. It was like, okay.
Oh, so he didn't throw it?
No. But shout out to he led the drive. He led the drive.
Okay.
Somebody got to lead the drive, man. It was, you know what it was? It was real vintage Steelers, Kenny Pickett, Matt Canada era. It was that vibe with him. Like, let me get you this right at the end. Let me show you I can score in the fourth quarter. It was that. He showed that he could lead a drive down in the fourth quarter and get buckets, man. Tell you, best backup quarterback in the league right now, man. Best backup quarterback. Best backup.
I mean,
he never puts the ball in harm's way. I've never seen him put the ball in harm's way out there, man. Yeah.
Well, he might have the most production as a backup.
Just say it, bro.
Right?
Hey, it's
not too many other backups have been getting that much PT.
He's multiple appearances this year, man. Multiple appearances. Our backup quarterback, our backup hasn't seen the field just yet. If Fields is the guy, right? We haven't even seen the backup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Shout out to Trubisky, bro. Just throwing it out there, man.
I'll say a few more. We got...
I knew Rashad Jones would like that right there. Shout out to Rashad right there, man. Come on, man. Malvo, does he out, man? I'm telling you, man. Y'all got it. You never witnessed the Mitch Trubisky game. It's kind of like the Kyle Allen game. Why do you think I was so fond of Kyle Allen coming here? I've only had positive experience with Kyle, man. All right? Only positive. I've only seen him do the same thing. Occasional, you know. But yeah, just that's it, man. Can't go wrong with that, man.
Hannibal 090 says, Moats checking in from the 804 and the 757 back home visiting
Doug crib.
Bam in my old stomping grounds.
Let's go. Salute you on that, baby. Let's get it. And also, I pulled up Mitch's stats from last night. 1 for 1, 3 yards. Just throwing it out there. Perfect completion percentage, man. All right. Let us score and drive. Let's get it.
Hold on. I lost the chat. Kenneth Moses, 757. Salute from Virginia Beach. Hey, Moats, stop blaming your son for wardrobe choices.
Don't you do me like that, man. I'm a prisoner to being dad. All right. You know how, like, they complain about, oh, that woman, all she cares about is her kids. Their kids is her life. I'm like that. All right. My kids are my life. So when, you know, they say, hey, Dad, we're wearing this, I just got to throw it on, man. So
you live vicariously through them.
It's like that, man. I'm trying to push my dreams through him. I'll be like, yeah, I want to make it, so you do that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. I'm that dad. Yep.
Last few. Jaron Pittsburgh Steelers for life. 559, Visalia, California. SD Ninja 619. Dago, home of the real Rookie of the Year, Jackson Merrill. LOL.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's talking about baseball.
You gotta be right.
I think.
Gotta be.
Because I think, which I don't like, with that comment, he's taking a shot at Paul Skeens.
That's what he's doing. Mm-hmm.
This is the wrong podcast to be doing that, my friend.
Because we like Mr. Mustache. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he still got the mustache, right? That's his signature look, I felt like.
Yeah, I don't see why he would have gotten rid of it.
Right, his signature look, man.
Jared Smith says Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. For football, yes.
So far, so good.
Him or Malik Neighbors?
Malik look good.
I
Malik
think
in New York, that's gonna be tough for that.
I think you gotta give it to Daniels right now, based off
Mhm.
him being a quarterback.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, that performance last night was incredible.
The
On the
irony
road.
of it all. You talking crazy about the rookie, and the rookie coming there, and yeah,
Toe to toe, Joe Burrow,
bro,
LSU
juggler at
quarterbacks.
the end. Did you see the
That's
end
good.
though?
What?
Like that final like sequence of okay, we ain't playing for the sticks. I'm going for the touchdown. I'm like, throw that thing,
Oh yeah, to Terry McLaurin.
fire, bro. What? Shout out to Terry as well, man. Terry obviously is nice, but yeah, man.
G-Rod 559, Tipton, California, and last one, Rayfield Bennett from the 903, Northeast Texas.
Shout out to Northeast Texas in the building, man. Definitely digging everybody being with us today. About to say, especially now that we are over that 49,000 subscriber threshold, man. We do appreciate y'all once again, man. Just want to shout y'all out for that, man. I do see a Mario Wade in the building in that 713 Souls West, Houston, Texas. Shout out, baby. And of course, G-Rod in the 559, Tipton, California. But yeah, man. I like it. So we got some supers. We'll start with those. Know we got the homie TG at 3 o'clock. And of course, we got to react to this here Coach Tomlin press conference. But I don't know if you just peeped this, man. Derwin James just got suspended for 1 game following his hit on Pat Fryermuth that was in the 3rd quarter. I think somebody brought up some of him's like headshot, and I know that's what we said about that one screenplay. Was like, yo, like, caught one of our dudes, man, a couple of times. So that's interesting, then, that they actually suspended him, man. All right. So our feelings were valid. That's good. Our feelings were valid, man.
A lot of people are saying it's a conspiracy
I'm listening.
because, of course, the Chargers are playing the Chiefs this week.
I could see why they would say that. That's just bad timing, man. I seen what he looked like, bro. He was trying to kill folks out there. I like the energy because it's like old school, but in today's NFL, it's frowned upon, so you can't do it. It's like hitting a defenseless receiver. We used to applaud it, catch a dead body. You'd be like, hey, we got one. Now you got to, oh, I'm so sorry. Dear Heavenly Father.
Well, there's that, and then I'm seeing the screenshots of the Falcons pass, the Kirk Cousins to Pitts throw in the end zone. I'm seeing the screenshot of that where it should have been called pass interference clear, against the Chiefs. And then the week before, the one that they did call pass interference on against the Bengals against the Chiefs, it was like, man, if you're going to call that,
I can see what you're saying.
But you're not going to call this Falcons one. The Falcons one is more egregious.
I would agree. Way more egregious.
Because, the argument with the Bengals one, you could say, is like the guy's actually he's trying to play through the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas the Chiefs defender on Pitts,
never turned around,
he's
bro.
not turning around.
No, he runs right through him.
He's hitting Pitts like a second or two before the ball's even there.
That's like prime PI. Like everybody know that's PI.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like that.
It just does seem like everything goes the Chiefs' way.
Hey, they got the boogeyman effect. It's all right. Hey, don't worry about it. It's I'm sure it's a little David out there just gonna slay this Goliath at some point. Some overrated, just forgotten, nobody cares about, just ragtag bunch of individuals are gonna come from somewhere and behead the monster. But we'll see. It ain't a lot of people.
They wear the
out
black
there.
and gold, and the quarterback's number is number 2.
There you go. Now I don't know how much of a ragtag, because I highly respect that group. I think that group is actually pretty dope. So I think that's a little bit different. But I like it, though. They're very, very respectable, very admirable, and I think they can definitely handle business.
Everyone was predicting the Steelers to finish last in the division.
You're right. They were forgotten about. They forgot about the guys. Can't forget about the guys. I'm with you. Yeah. But yeah, that's how it's going to be, man. Somebody going to take them. Now, another injury update, man. We did see that, I don't know if you saw this. Javon Hargrave, man, he out for the year. It said triceps injury, man.
Yeah, a lot of injuries to the Niners.
Yeah, man.
Ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
I got about 5, 6
McCaffrey
big
is going to
players
see
out.
some specialists in Germany.
Yeah, he's done.
I was like, oh no! When you start leaving the country to go see that treatment,
he's done.
I
told my buddy he had the number 1 pick in fantasy. I said,
man.
watch out, McCaffrey. There's some talk about him being hurt. I don't know if I'd want to take him.
You know why?
He ended up taking him still.
You know why, bro?
What?
You know why?
McCaffrey was hurt.
You know why?
I don't know. I want to hear.
Are you not a gamer?
No, not anymore.
back in your time you used to game, you would play Madden, correct?
Yeah.
There was a Madden that just dropped this year, right?
Madden Curse.
Who's on the cover?
It's him. So you're saying it's back. I mean, I think that's
tell me.
what the last like 5-6 years have
don't
debunked
you do that.
the Madden Curse, right?
No.
Maybe it's back.
Better stay away from him, man. You seen what happened to Josh?
Last year wasn't a Madden Curse year for
No,
Josh.
it was the 13 seconds year, bro.
Was it? No. Wasn't he on the cover last year?
No, it was last year he was on the cover. We still lost to the Chiefs again, though.
Yeah, that's not.
Yes, it is.
Not a Madden
Yes, it
curse.
is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because he became overrated after that, bro.
No, Josh Allen
No.
did everything he needed to do for the
Nope.
Bills to win in that playoff
That was the Madden
game.
curse, bro.
He had a really good year.
So what about the MVP? It was just, if you didn't win MVP, you came in that good.
Yeah, but
He was average.
finished second in MVP isn't a curse.
Oh, he finished second place. Whoa.
Not a curse at all.
Come on, man. Nobody care about second place, man. That's crazy, bro.
No, I'd call it a Madden curse if
It's Madden curse,
the
bro.
Bills kicker was on the cover.
Same family. Same family. All of it's tied together, man. Yep, we're all in the same boat. Yep. One band, one sound.
Yeah, Mahomes has been on the cover a couple times.
He's the outlier.
Brady was on the cover. I think
He tore his ACL.
didn't he finish this. No, that was no.
He's lost the Super Bowl.
He was on the cover after that. I think he won a Super Bowl, and then he did the co-cover with Mahomes, and he didn't lead the league in
He
passing.
still lost at one point, though. He still lost at multiple points since the cover, man. The curse is real, bro. The curse is real.
Like the last
Curse is real, man.
several years, I mean, maybe
Saquon?
even like
What
6,
about
7
Saquon?
years. He's not on the cover.
I'm sure he's been on the cover before, or cover-ish. Who's the
He's
last?
considered.
Pull up the last cover guys, man. I don't even know the last cover guys. Pull up the last cover guys, man. Thank you, SD Ninja 619. This is the perfect comp. He says Josh Allen is Phillip Rivers 2.0. I agree 100%. Absolutely. And I think if he gets to Phillip Rivers, then that's we've overachieved. You know what I mean? Like I think he's like worse than a poor man's Eli.
Well, Madden 23, it was Madden on the cover.
Never mind.
Well, they decided to put him on the cover after he passed away. It seems like that's where you were going with it. You got to know your timelines.
Leave me alone.
They put him on the cover to honor him.
I don't want no problems with you. I don't want no problems with you, bro. I don't want no problems with you, man.
Yeah, so Madden 20.
Why are you thinking like that, Deke? What is wrong with you, bro?
Well, I'm just assuming.
So you got the curse, all right.
You stopped in the middle of what you're about to say.
Oh, man. All right. Who's next? Let's go.
Well, Madden 22, like I said, that was the co-cover with Mahomes and Brady, and I think that was after Brady won the Super Bowl.
So they both couldn't win the Super Bowl the next year, you're telling me. Brady didn't win the Super Bowl the next year, man.
I think Mahomes did.
But
right?
Brady did not, though.
Well, he threw for like 5,000 yards.
But he
and
did
led
not
the league
win
in
the Super
passing.
Bowl, though. He didn't win MVP
I think he was like
either.
second or third in MVP. He had a really good year.
Nobody cares about being second or third, bro. You see the first or your last.
No, you know what? The
win it or you
Rams won
don't.
the Super Bowl that year.
Oh,
yeah,
boom,
because
yeah.
I think that was the year
Aaron Donald.
Brady and the Bucks, they lost to the Rams in
Yeah.
the wild card of the divisional.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I mean, Mahomes, do you want to call that a Madden
Yes.
curse?
If you don't, if
Him
you're
losing in the AFC
Mahomes,
Championship?
if you're Mahomes, it's Super Bowl
Did he
or
win
bust.
MVP that? He might have won MVP
If
that
you
year.
are Mahomes, it is Super Bowl or bust. We know this. Mahomes and Brady are in the same convos. If they don't win the Super Bowl, they suck that year.
Madden 21, Lamar.
Okay. You see what happened that year?
Was that the one he lost to the Bills in the playoffs?
Oh, okay. It was a great year.
I think he still had a good year that year. I mean,
But what
it can't
postseason,
be-
did he win the Super Bowl, yes or no?
Yeah, if that's what the Madden curse
That
comes
is.
down to,
It's
then
a part of it. You either win it,
a lot of
and
these
you're
guys
great.
have been cursed.
Go down the list.
No, the Madden
We
curse is
call it the
about
curse for a reason, man.
like a disastrous year.
Well, McCaffrey's having a disastrous year so far.
Right, so I mean,
The curse is real, man.
it might be back, but
The curse
it
is
hasn't
real.
been there for the
AB
last
is on the
like,
cover. You
5,
see
6, 7 years.
what happened to AB after being on the cover, bro? He ain't been the same since.
Yeah,
Come
that
on,
was,
man.
That was him doing it to
Nope,
himself.
nope. Madden curse, bro. It's real. Sometimes it's delayed, but it is real, bro. It's the Madden curse, man. Who else is on there? Richard Sherman.
Brady and Gronk were on there back-to-back years, and I think Patriots won Super Bowls, and they
But-
had good seasons after that.
Gronk body. You seen Gronk try to white? See? Madden curse, bro.
Madden 16 was Odell. Madden 20 we skipped. That was
You said it was
Mahomes.
Odell? You said it was Odell, right?
Yeah.
You said it yourself. You said that one.
That's a bad one. I don't know that individual season what happened,
Mhm.
but yeah, his career hasn't been
He ain't
right
been the same since, man.
Madden 15, Richard Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him getting hurt or having
He
like
tore
a
his
terrible
Achilles
season.
a couple of years later in San Fran. Now, he was able to get that dope deal where he got $1 million per game after that, but he tore his Achilles, man. It's cursed, bro.
Barry Sanders, Madden 25.
See?
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Madden 13, Calvin Johnson.
He retired, 2 years after that?
Yeah, but
It was that bad of a curse where it made him retire.
Or finished his career off pretty strong.
But it was that bad of a curse that it made that man retire, bro. I don't even think he was 30. Made him retire.
This one was definitely a curse. Peyton Hillis.
Yeah,
Madden
I remember
12.
that one. That was actually one of my favorite matches, man. Because we got to play Peyton Hillis. And I remember us trying to kill Peyton Hillis, bro. Shout out to Peyton Hillis, though.
The Vic one definitely was real. Madden 04. Same with the Ray Lewis, Madden 05.
You got to chill, man. Shout out to the homie Vic, man.
Well, he got knocked out in the preseason.
I know, man.
And I think Ray Lewis was out for most of the season after his Madden cover.
I want to say they won it, though, that year. But that's when he tore, remember he had the...
Oh, no, they didn't win.
No. Which year was that?
05.
I'm tripping.
I think we won. Yeah, that would
have been 04. Whoever won it in 04 is the cover for 05. No. Yeah. Because we're 25 right now. Madden is 2024 season.
Madden 06 was the one we won. Because Ben wasn't in Madden 2004.
I wasn't in that one either.
Whenever so this year it's Madden 25. So the year on the Madden is when the Super Bowl is going to be the year of the Super Bowl.
Makes sense now. Okay.
I think that's how you have to look at it. So Madden 05, that would have been Ben's rookie year.
Got you.
2004 was the season, then 05 was the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The year we won the Super Bowl, that was Ben's second year. 05 was the season. 06 was the Super Bowl. Yeah.
So on 06, when they turned the game on, it'd be Big Ben. Hey, coach, we're going to win this. You ready to do this? All right, let's do it, guys. And it'd been that type of thing. Or were they even doing those back then in 06?
No.
I don't feel like that. Yeah, that's
not
new stuff
for
now,
PS2
man.
technology.
Yeah. Now they had a whole daggone storyline movie. It's a short film just to start the game.
Yeah, they did that on one of these. Was it 16 or 17?
Because it had the Steelers and Cardinals.
I know, in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it had me all hyped up. They was about to win it just like that. All right, guys. He just caught this on me. I know he's not going to catch it. And then AB cooks him. And 7, we're the best in the world. It's me and you, baby. It's me and you. I get goosebumps watching it now, playing that daggone thing. And I still, just what could have been?
Well, I think that intro jinxed us. I know it wasn't the cover.
It was the curse, bro.
Yeah, I wish
it was the curse,
back,
bro.
They wouldn't have done that.
It gets real like that, man. That's what I said, man. It's just Madden curse, bro. Stay away from the cover, man. Stay away from it. Hey, hit the like button one time for the coaching, man. Don't forget to subscribe if y'all are avoiding the Madden curse like we are as well. All right? We're just trying to stay safe out here, man. But I like it, though, man. It's a vibe today. It is definitely a vibe.
All right, we got Cam Pinkney saying he's going to start calling Cordell Patterson Unk now.
All right, I guess he's a little bit older. Is he our oldest running back? Yeah.
Does Patterson go on IG Live or something a lot?
Oh, God. I hope not. Does he know Michelle? I don't know. What's going on with... Am I missing something? What's going on with Cordell, man?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
Making a funny comment or trying to make a funny comment.
No, it was funny because I'm with you. I thought
everyone calls Shannon Sharp Unk.
Yeah, he be on that live. Oof. He be on that live. All right, stay off them lives, man. Stay off them lives.
Let's go, UW. Don't know if you saw it over the weekend where Mel Kiper wants the NFL to ban the 2 high safety defense because there aren't enough points.
Bro, I can't remember if me and you, if we talked about that or not. Because I do remember having
I think you briefly brought it up, but we didn't really talk about it in depth.
That's what it was. Because I was literally making my notes because, obviously we're talking to TJ, and that's usually we do something like the Around the League stuff. And I'm like, yo, did we ever talk about this with all of us? I didn't remember that. So since you said we did it, I'm just bringing it up to today. All right, bet. But yeah, man, I did see that by Mel Kiper. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it was pretty funny to me for a couple reasons. I mean, he's using it to kind of justify why quarterback play isn't as good as it needs to be, but also why the scoring is down. And it all stemmed from Bryce Young being benched. That's where all this started to come from. And, I just feel like, man, offense
is what is this? Little League, everyone rules, deserves a participation trophy.
I'm like, yo, you can run the ball. If they play too high, run the football. And then if they keep playing that too hard, you're going to keep running the football. And then when you're done, they're either going to come out of that and now you can throw it, or, you're going to have to operate like that. But he was like, oh, the games are a little boring now. He's like, I missed the days of the 80-yard touchdown passes. I'm like, bro, so you mean to tell me there was no exciting running backs, old school, whether we talking Herschel Walker, whether we talking Bo Jackson, whether we talking Eric Dickerson, whether we talking Emmitt Smith, Terrell Davis, Shady Moore, like all the different generations of running backs. Like, running backs are still dope players. Tight ends are still dope players. It's like, yo, it doesn't always have to be a 80 or a ball. And it's like, man, you can't hit a defenseless receiver. The way the PI is, you can't bump anybody at the 5 yards, because he referenced the Mel Blunt rule. He was like, yeah, you think about those old Steel teams, right? Because nobody could get off the line, it was born. So what they do, they put the 5-yard press rule in. So you think about that, they need to make a too high rule, or you can't be X amount of yards deep, and you need to have a referee out there telling them, slide up. It's like, nah, man. Like, offense already has enough in its favor. It's like, man, you go to take with too high, like, for what?
It's probably one of the stupidest things I've heard in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just atrocious.
But he was, like, passionate about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just gotta let the NFL ebb and flow. How it's gonna ebb and flow with trends.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just always gonna be a chess match. Like, there's gonna be something in passing that pops up and makes passing a little bit more popular for a few more years. Yep. But then, yeah, like you said, everyone starts to go a more finesse approach. How do you counter that? You get more physical. You get more bruisers out there, whether it's on offense or defense. So, like, I think you just got to let the NFL and how the game's played ebb and flow naturally. And honestly, for me personally, I miss the days of 2000s football, because that's what I grew up on. Like, Steelers-Ravens. Steelers win a game 13-9. Yeah. It's good defense. It's the chess match. It's the, all right, even if we got a punt here, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we're winning the field position battle. And then you pick your spots. And, like, I kind of have missed that over the last 5-6 years with how pass happy and how all the rules have slanted more towards offense. So I'm liking how football's looking.
I have been as well, man.
This year in 2024.
I have been as well.
Defense being more on the rise and quarterbacks and offenses struggling a little bit more than usual.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like I said, I feel like there's
a place for both, but
right. But I feel like we have balance right now in offenses. It's like you have to be able to run the football. You also have to have ability to pass, but it's not just, oh, let's throw the ball 60 times and we're just going to keep scoring. I'm going to score more. It's like, nah, man, you got to be balanced offensively, because these defenses have also gotten a lot better. We talk about the pass rushers around the league. That's up. We talk about the cover corners. We talk about the new batch of corners between your Sauce Gardners, your JPJs, your Tariq Woolens, right? Your Christian Gonzalez, all these young dudes we talk about coming in this league and having success. It's like all of that evens it out as well, man. But I can also understand he just wants the easy, turn it on arcade mode and just, nothing matters about defense. Just score as much as you can. That's way more exciting. It's like, man, it's still exciting to have a big stop. We don't get hyped when TJ Watt make a play. We don't get hyped when we see a timely interception. We don't get hyped when we get that big 4th down stop and we like, oh, get him off the field. Like, yeah. I think of that, man.
Weird comment coming from an old guy, too.
Ooh, shout out.
I would expect that comment to come from some new age
analytics.
Yeah.
Why we both say analytics study? You notice one
nerd.
of them nerdy dudes with the glasses. Yo, you don't need no defense, man. No, man. We need to get rid of the too high shell. All right, you get rid of that. Everything goes back to where it needs to be. Give me get 5 wides, Pac-12 football. Let's go.
Yeah, you'd expect someone like Kuiper, who's 70-some years old.
Is this the Big 12? I want Big 12. Offense. Throw it. Score.
Football was really played back in like the 70s and 80s. That's when the football players were men. That's what I would expect from a Mel Kiper, an older guy.
Think about during that time frame, bro. You got some absolute killers out there on that field doing that, man. Defenders that are not like just It's like, oh no, man, no scoring.
Mike Hood, been watching tape, and receivers are winning a lot. Not just Pickens. We need more from the line, especially the right side. Not all on Jones. Shout out to the GOATs in the chat. And Bills cost me a parlay.
How did the Bills cost you a parlay?
He must have been on the Jags.
Oh, like sometimes overrated people, they just find a way to get lucky. That's all last night was. He just got lucky, bro. So I can understand that. I'd have been upset too about that. I didn't get a chance to put the parlay in, but I would have been upset too if I took the Jags in your parlay. Yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see that. But yeah, in terms of the receivers, man, I'll say this versus what the Chargers were trying to do. Yes, I would agree. I thought they did create separation. I don't feel like that was the case consistently versus the Broncos, though. So part of me looks at it. I don't know. Was it just because of this particular matchup that those guys were creating the separation and because of some of the zone concepts that the Chargers were playing? Or is it because of these guys actually improving and now they're getting to that stage where they're ready to take that next step and be that more consistent? I think the time will tell with that. And the beautiful part is we're winning. So we don't really feel a ton of urgency with it, even though, I mean, just last podcast we were talking about, do we go get a wide receiver or not? And are we intrigued by it? Yes. Do we have concerns about the overall fit and what it could do to the dynamic of our offense? Yes. Both of those things could be true. But at the same time, when we're looking at the receivers, we both were saying that coming out of this game, we feel a little bit more optimistic about the group because we got a chance to see Calvin Austin utilized in a way that looked like it complemented his game more than just trying to get him down the grass vertically. When we look at Scotty Miller in terms of how we utilized him in some of his timely catches, we just felt a little bit more comfortable that, all right, in a matchup like this, it didn't have to be GP making every single play for us to have success throwing the football. We talk about Moof, right? Some of the stuff that he was able to do. With those guys playing the way that they did last game, yeah. But that also is Calvin Austin getting his 90-plus yards receiving as well. So that's my whole thing. Is like, I thought this game, the separation was there, yes. But we need that to be more of a constant, more of a norm for those guys than this being kind of viewed as like an outlier performance for those guys.
Let's go. UW says Jags are struggling because Doug Peterson learned nothing from when he was fired in Philly. What's he talking about specifically?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out why they fired him in Philly.
Oh, he had that really bad season his last year.
Yeah, the really bad season his last year, which was after him having how many really good seasons?
Listen, I'm with you. I didn't think
they fired him within within 2 years of the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I didn't think it was the greatest decision.
And they got mad because they said he wanted to see he flipped out the quarterbacks at the end.
Yeah,
and they got pissed about it.
Yeah, it had something to do with them getting that better draft.
The draft pick, yeah.
I didn't think it was the best decision at the time. I think it has worked out well for the Eagles, though.
I mean, yeah, Sirianni's doing good. But then
I don't know
they're ready to fire him next too, though.
I don't know what he's talking about with Peterson specifically. I don't know what he did wrong in Philly. That was like so egregious. I know it was a bad last season, but I don't remember specifically what went wrong. I know Carson Wentz wasn't playing good either.
Saying the players don't like him? That's what I was trying to see.
Well, that was Let's Go UW's comment. I'll keep an eye out for it. Mike Mula says, was just watching Ryan Shazier highlights. Dog.
Absolutely, bro. 5-0 could get to that rock all over the field, man. Could play that run, could play the pass. What could have been, man? What could have been?
Automacaddy says, hey, Moats and Deke, them Bills was cooking last night. I felt bad for the Jags.
I did too, man.
Not. But they did disrespect the terrible tie last year, so...
It's like that. It's like I felt bad. It's called animal cruelty. You don't need to do that, man. Peter, they don't play like that, bro. And I don't want no problems with Peter. I've seen what they can do. Okay, I'm Team Peter. I like animals. Yeah. But like
who's in charge of the terrible towel curse? Because I wouldn't have minded
it's like the Madden
us
curse, bro.
Lifting it before
don't do
last
that.
night's game.
Don't do that. No. It's once you curse, you curse. That's how they say it. It's like it's like Candyman. It's like Beetlejuice.
I think we could have pulled it.
Yeah, it's any of them. It's like Bloody Mary. You say it, you can't take it back.
Or at least just for one game. Pull it and then put the curse back on for the rest of the year. Yeah, last night would have been a good time to lift the curse, I think.
Maybe it's the Penguin. Maybe the Penguin has control of it. The one that's kidnapped. He's like, you know what? Since he got kidnapped, he put the curse on the towel. So now anybody that violates the towel gets the curse. It's the Penguin's fault, man. Pete, was it Pete Penguin? Where Pete the Penguin at, man? Shout out to Pete. Yeah, it's his fault.
He's somewhere.
Somebody's basement trap.
Yeah.
But he's a podcast listener and he subscribes. So shout out to Pete the Penguin for being subscribed to the podcast. He likes all of our content. So hopefully if you like the content as well, he won't curse you. But if you don't like the content, he can come find you. All right, just remember that.
What time's TG calling in?
Now, he told me 3.
Okay.
So it gives about 5 minutes.
We're out of supers. I believe something we were going to talk about before he hopped on. Do we have time?
I mean,
Tomlin press conference, right?
I was about to say we can get that. I think we got enough time.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna be on time, is he?
Yeah, there wasn't too much that Tomlin said.
Let me pull it up real quick. All right. Hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe if y'all digging what we vibing out on. You see, lifted ones and Cam Pinkney, y'all playing. They talking about some. Just look up Josh Allen stats. No, we're not. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk Coach Tomlin's press conference. That's what we're about to do. All right.
We can.
No, we're gonna talk. I got the graphic up.
I didn't talk about his passing yards. He has 634 passing yards.
No. Listen, we got the graphic right here.
85 on the ground.
What did Coach Tomlin talk about today?
710 total.
Did he? I heard he say something about Highsmith. What's going on with Highsmith, man? What's going on with Highsmith? Did he say something about Highsmith today? I thought that's what took place today, man. Don't do me like that.
It does look like he has a fumble though.
Oh my gosh.
0 lost.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why he still has 0 turnovers.
Well, they
still playing clean ball.
So with the
last man undefeated with no turnovers.
Listen, all I know about the fumble is strip sacks happen, bro. Strip sacks.
When was that? Was that because I? That was obviously. If it was yesterday, I didn't see
No. It was like second game.
Okay.
Yeah, second game.
But he got it back. Or the Bills got it back.
Yeah, but it was strip sack.
It's not a real fumble.
Strip sack though.
He's still playing a good no turnover worthy ball.
Nope. No, he's not. He's a bum. Don't fall for that. He's overrated.
Oh, we did get some supers that just rolled in. Read them.
All right, I'm gonna take the press conference graphic down and basically, all right, that's what we're gonna do.
Mike Hood says he needed Keon to catch 14 more yards to hit. So he didn't bet the Jags. He bet Keon Coleman over under passing.
You know what? But shout out to Keon, man. He finally got his first NFL touchdown yesterday, man. It was good to see him do something in prime time, man. I'm sorry that he was short 14 yards for you. I'm trying to think. Did he have another opportunity? He ain't leave anything out there. He caught all his passes. Yeah. You know what? Blame the Jags. If the Jags would have if they would have scored one more time, Josh would have played one more series, and Keon would have got the ball again, for a fact. But since the Jags allowed Von Miller, of all people, Wash Von, to go get this big-time sack on 4th down, slam the door, run down the other end of the field and celebrate. Unfortunately, that made the Jaguars just, kind of lose their will. So, yeah, blame the Jags, okay? Blame the Jags. But shout out to Keon Coleman, though.
Let's go, U-Dub. Says Highsmith will avoid surgery, but he will be out a few weeks still.
Yeah, well, that's what the press. Oh, you know what? That falls into the press conference anyway. So I'm gonna put the graphic back up. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Yes, we did see where that was the case, man. From Coach Tomlin, he did give us a little bit of an update on the injury situation. Let's see. Told us Russ was limited, or is going to be limited.
Same thing as the last couple weeks.
Yep.
With Russ.
Highsmith has the groin, will miss time, but excuse me, I got burnt. But won't have any surgery, so we definitely like that. And
Corey Trice out with his hamstring injury. Michael Pruitt, he's going to be out with a knee injury. Door is open for Jaylen Warren and Isaac Seumalo.
Yeah, and Jaylen Warren was getting the MRI on his knee, so hopefully that comes back clean, and it'll be more of a pain tolerance thing, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, we're gonna be very light at running back potentially.
I mean, I wouldn't mind sitting out Jaylen Warren for a few weeks here.
A few weeks?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the situation, knowing that Najee Harris' arm was in a sling, though?
So I don't know. Did you listen to it today?
I have not had a chance.
Yeah. The guy that asked Tomlin about Najee Harris started off his question by asking about like the practice squad running backs and seeing like their readiness or how Tomlin felt about them through the offseason and training camp and stuff. And like Tomlin, like he didn't even know who the reporter was asking about initially. He was like, "Wait, who?"
Oh God!
And then he's like, "Oh, you're talking about practice squad running backs right now." And then he like finished off the question by saying, I'm bringing this up because of Najee Harris being in the sling. And Tomlin just laughed it off. He's like, Najee's fine.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Good. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I actually do. With how Tomlin handled that question, I do believe. I don't think you can fake his responses there and like his body language and his tone. I really don't think.
Okay.
Because
I wasn't
going back to whenever he was talking about
Yeah.
the Russell Wilson injury that happened like right before week 1,
Mm-hmm.
Tomlin was like pissed off. Like he knew it was bad, like deep down, and Russ was going to be out. Whereas this one, yeah, I think he knows Najee's good to go.
Because I was like,
not saying Najee isn't dealing with anything.
I think of how when they first talked about Russ's calf injury when it first happened in training camp, it was a very chill tone. Nobody knew it was going to be this. And that's why it was like, man, all right. He right? Is he right? If he right, then let him be right, man. All right, but don't be playing. Don't play with my emotions right now, man. Because you've already played with my emotions once.
Yeah, Najee's gonna be.
You've already played with him once, man. Yeah,
he's fine. Because we don't even know when the injury happened. Because he was running his best at the end of the game.
I would say the same thing, man. Just put him in slings. He just rested, man. That's it. He ain't want to bring everybody over on a chill time.
Just a little sore.
That's it, man. Nothing wrong with that. But Highsmith, obviously, that's the big deal, man. We feel, obviously, the people that are her big supporters and feel like he's ready, you're going to get a chance to see it. And I think that's the beautiful part, very similar to what the Justin Fields scenario is with Russell Wilson. Instead of us having to do the whole, get Russ off the field so Justin Fields gets an opportunity, it's like organically it's happened, and we're seeing Justin Fields take advantage of it. So for the people that are on the, man, you can move on from Highsmith, man, Herbig is ready to go. We're going to get a chance to see what it would potentially look like if it was just TJ and Herbig. So part of me is excited to see it just for some clarification on one way or the other. But the other part is like, man, definitely want Highsmith to get back because I feel like the group is a lot better with him being a part of it as well.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be necessarily on the extremes here. Like, I'm excited to see Herbig too, but I'm not that quick to write off Highsmith or anything either, because I think you said it best in yesterday's podcast. It's like Herbig has like a certain talent. He has certain like pass rush moves that I don't think Highsmith has, but at the same time, Highsmith is just a damn good all-around edge rusher in his own right. Like he's got his spin, like he's a really good pass rusher, but also he's good at stop the run. He's doing really good at doing all the other little things that have made him a quality starter in this league. So I'm not quick to write him off. Like I don't want this to be the whole, oh man, let's just see Herbig out there so we could trade Highsmith.
Right. But you know that was the vibe. How they was.
I want to see Herbig.
Like,
I want to see Herbig do awesome, and then incorporate Highsmith back to where we have this 3-man edge rotation.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Offenses and offensive linemen can't handle it.
Yeah, I'm like, you come with these dudes in waves. You got options, dudes that could play both sides. Like, I think that's a great situation that we have there. But it definitely just says turned into that. And it's like, man,
what Herbig does to me is not a shot at Highsmith. Whatever he does for these next 2-3 weeks doesn't have to be an indictment on Highsmith at all. It could just be Herbig being that good, and Highsmith is still that good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Highsmith is necessarily lesser than or anything.
Yeah. But you already know, it's like, oh, man, Herbig got 2 sacks. I told you Highsmith sucks. You're like, bro, that doesn't mean he sucks. Just because Herbig's doing – it's kind of what I joked about with the Russ thing. It's like, yo, if Fields does well, that means Russ all of a sudden sucks. And it's like, no, it just means Fields is playing well, bro. Fields is improving. Fields is growing, and he's, becoming this player in front of our eyes that we get to witness, and it's great. But that doesn't mean that Russ all of a sudden sucks. But it's, like, hard for people to kind of differentiate, oh, he is doing well, and he can still be good too. That doesn't mean I gotta not like him where he has to suck. It's like, nah, man.
With the Herbig Highsmith stuff too, we realistically don't even have to have this conversation for another 2 years. I think.
Because Highsmith has 2 years left on
2026.
Mm-hmm. And then
Herbig's
Herbig is a rookie.
Yeah, Herbig's still under contract this next off season. And then actually it would be. Would it be 3 years? It might even be 3 years. Do we have Herbig for 4 years?
Herbig has a 4-year deal, so he's still on the rookie deal right now.
Yeah, depending on what he does, how many opportunities he gets, maybe he's looking for a contract extension after his third year. But you don't even have to think about that conversation until then.
And I was gonna say that still gives you 2 years. That's what I'm saying. Like
at least, maybe. Yeah, it might not even be until the 2027 offseason.
Yeah,
where you're talking about, okay, we're picking Herbig or we're picking Highsmith.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long ways away.
Makes sense. We got time, man.
Yeah.
We got time. All right. You ready, man? Call up the homie TG. Unless we had anything else from
With
the
injuries?
press.
No, because Tomlin said the same thing about the quarterback situation. He's not going to make a decision.
He's limited, man. When you're limited, I don't have to answer that.
Well, I think Michael G said it best in the chat here. I wanted to make sure I read this comment. He said announcing would only be for the public at this point. If Justin plays badly in the next few games, then Russ can come in as if it was always the plan. Save Justin from unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
Right. If Russ is still legitimately limited, he's still unhealthy, there's no reason to make that call right now.
I don't need to. Because now I'm benching him and firing him at the same time. Or I'm benching one and potentially going to have to fire another one or vice versa, just depending on how it all plays out, when you cannot say anything. And as long as he's hurt, you're getting the audition. You start playing bad, he's healthy, we're good anyways. And if he keeps playing good, hey, you just never got healthy again, man.
All right, question about this calf injury, though. Is it not taking longer than expected?
It's taking very, very long. And part of me feels like this week's limited is that. I felt like when he said limited today, I'm like, okay, this is stemming from Fields played well.
Didn't Russ say he was good to go week one?
This is why I'm saying as long as Fields plays well, Russ will keep being limited. They're not going to put Russ on IR because you don't need to.
Why put him on that? Week one? Russ is going to be out for the season.
Hey, look, why put him on IR and run the risk of Fields playing bad and I got to keep you on the show for 4 weeks? I don't get to change that option? No, Your calf is limited. Each and every week, we're going to keep watching you. We're going to give you all the time you need for your calf to be all right. Justin Fields, you keep playing well, his calf stays hurt.
Is Russ going to sue the Steelers doctors?
Now, there is a possibility that could happen down the line, okay? But as long as Coach T says he's limited, all right, he's not completing the foul, no way or the other, all right? He's just saying he's limited. He's out there in some capacity, but he's not completely to what we want him to be. Now, that could be because we're not giving him the reps, but we ain't say that. We just said he's limited. Limited could be you physically can't or the coach ain't letting you. It goes two ways, but he's limited. So, Mr. Unlimited is limited right now.
Because at this point, we're coming up on maybe close to 20 days.
Yeah.
When was the first game? It was September 7th or September 8th?
8th, yeah.
It happened a few days before that. So, yeah, it's close to 20 days.
Yeah.
We're probably on like 18 or 19 days.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a timeline in mind for that?
No. Unless it's action Achilles. If it's truly that, then all bets are off. But if it's his calf, I'm limited. It sounds good.
Okay.
Unless it's more than that. But we'll find out. Let's call up the homie TG, man. All right. If y'all digging what we doing over here today, man, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. All right. Let's see. The homie ain't said he had phone troubles today, so should be a good one. All right. Let me get this right.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's happening? What up?
Man, how my dog doing? You got it. I'm tripping out over here, man.
We good? We good volume-wise?
I feel like we are good.
TG, what's poppin'?
Talk to me, baby. You good on your
What's happening, man? I'm good in the hood.
Okay,
How you feel?
okay. I can hear my dog get done. Let's get it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are joined right now by that one and only man, Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, West Virginia Mountaineer, almost heaven is what they say.
Almost heaven. A lot of people say.
A lot of people do say it. My locker mate, one half of the locker mates, the one and only Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TG. Oh, my God, it's him. It's really him.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
TG, you got the new iPhone 16 here.
Yeah, I got the new phone, man. You can feel the difference. You can feel it. You know, I had them phone problems, man. I bounced back. So,
TG said, man, last week's issues can't be this week's issues. All right.
yeah.
Hey, you
Can't
either
make
getting better or you
mistakes
getting
twice,
worse, man. Straight up.
Come on, man.
Straight
You gotta
up.
fix the. You gotta fix the bus, man. You already know. So here we go.
Let's get it. Let's get it, man. How about dog though, man? About to say, man, how was the
Man.
game this weekend? I know you was working, man.
It was a hot one out there,
It was
man.
hot one. Did you get like that?
We went down to Tennessee, man. We was on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Nice travel to get there, man. We went down. We lost that one, man. Tough. Too many points, man. But we just didn't get it done. Too many turnovers.
Respect.
Too many points. Big plays. The total recipe for disaster in a sense. Block, punt.
Oh, that bad football.
So they just did what they needed to do to get it done. But
respect. But major
game this
week. You bounce back though.
Major game this week. We got the rival of the town.
Okay. So this like Ravens week for you then.
Yeah, this is Ravens week.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I like
the
strap
Florida
up a little bit
bro.
tighter.
Yeah, the Florida backyard brawl. That's how you did that right there. Who won the backyard brawl this year? When was the backyard brawl?
We don't got to talk about it, man.
When was that?
It's fine.
I totally forgot. When was the backyard brawl? Has it already happened?
Yeah.
Did it already happen? Did it happen?
I ain't know that. I missed it.
Did anybody go to it? Did it happen this year?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we don't got to talk about it. I mean, we're already on to next week. Well, this is a bye week for us, but we're on to week 6, I guess it would be.
So hold on.
ACC play.
So did y'all win this weekend?
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd y'all do this weekend?
Well, we put up 70 points.
Y'all put up 70 points?
Put up 70 points.
God, dog.
Our quarterback had 5 total touchdowns. He's climbing up on the Heisman watch list.
Sheesh. Ain't a lot of teams scoring 70. God, dog. Ain't a lot of teams
Who'd
scoring
you play against?
Youngstown State. I mean, I'm not running from it. It's just we did what we had to do. That's kind of an expected score. You know what? Honestly, though, it's a more than expected score. But yeah, you think 40, 50 points. No, we did 70.
It's
we had
like
the
one
backup
tough
in
game
the third
all
quarter,
year,
I think.
man. They've had like one tough game this year. Like,
I mean,
the schedule's been
we
sweet.
did the River City rivalry before the backyard brawl. That's 2 rivalry games we won.
And they got names for the game, so that's a legit rivalry. If it's a name for the game, it's a rivalry. That's true.
I'm not sure.
Hey, how West Virginia do this weekend, man? Did W get a dub?
West Virginia got a dub this weekend.
There
They
it
beat
is.
a tough Kansas team at home. They defended the crib.
Okay, you got to defend the crib. You know that. Got to defend the crib.
Kansas is tough, man. They play good football.
Bro, Kansas got a lot of people getting picked off. Hey, let me get the coach from here. Let me get a player from there. Hey, people like Kansas, man.
They play good football. So it's kind of like, I think that was a big pickup. I think that was a big move, man. They play good football.
I like it.
Big dub. Major dub in Morgantown. Country Roads was sung. A moment was had.
There it is. I like that right there, man. I heard this little ragtag group of purple people went down to UNC, took care of business too, man.
I've seen that.
You know how it be, man. I just, just over here trying to do a little something, man. Just make a little noise.
True story, because I tell some guys, that might not be a good pick. That might not be a bad pick. I talked somebody out of that whole, I was like, I don't know.
You saved him.
Saved him. Yeah. And he was about to do something crazy. He was like, North Carolina, JMU, this is guaranteed. Like, I'm going to just.
No.
Yeah.
That ain't what you want.
I'm talking about, he had that on his, I'm going to make sure I make this one.
Oh, this the layup right here.
This the layup line. And I'm going to take the jumpers over here. I'm like, I don't know if that's on the layup line, though. That looks dangerous.
That's the way you say, stay away from that one. That can get weird, bro. Yeah,
I'm like, that don't look like a layup to me, bro.
Yeah,
I talked him out of it. Felt good about it.
That's a good, good man right there, bro. You saved him for a bad
saved
day.
a life.
Because you can have a real bad day if you do that one and it's the wrong one. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he had that on the, the layup line. You gotta hit the layup line.
Hey, what you extra aggressive on the layup? Just to get that. I'm good on this one.
You know. That almost was a bad day.
Shout out. Hey,
still around.
And I must say, obviously we know last week the congregation, the chat, They had
community.
they felt the way about your conversations. That if I remember correctly, one person said you was trapped under Lizzo's, what you sounded like on the phone. All right, but this week they showing mad love. Michael G said TG got them full bars this week. X Concept says TG sugar mom. X Concept said TG sugar mama bought him a new phone. Shout out right there. Tom J said, yo, TG not at no Starbucks today, bro. He with it. Let's get it. So shout out. Hey, bro. They love you, all right? They love you, man. But yeah, bro. Shout out to the phone, man. Shout out to the phone, man.
You know, you know when you get that new phone, you just feel a little bit like
I'm with you, bro.
It feels different.
You bossed up, man. Rashawn Jones hit it perfect. He said you upgraded from the Kenny plan to the Justin Fields plan. I'm with it, bro. This one look way nicer, bro. Your arm, like the. All right, yeah. You look good, man. You look the part.
Okay.
They say it's that new haircut feeling. Yeah. Unlimited data plan. Yeah. Shout out to my dog TG, man.
Damn, man. I'm trying to do something.
Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
You know, trying.
But let's get this thing going, man, because obviously the guys took care of business this weekend, man. But how'd you feel about the situation, man? What'd you see out there?
I thought, man, they're just playing Steeler football. It's a little bit scary, you know, because it's like they finding ways to win without super being explosive. Like it's not crazy explosive, but it's Steeler football. Like this is what he do. This is the Steeler way. Like this is what he do. He find ways to win. You know, good defense, control the edges. You better get it off now. That rush is on the way. You know, good coverage, good defense. Yeah, that blitz is coming, and he's giving exotic looks behind it, but it's exotic like cover twos or it's exotic cover threes, but it just looks so it morphs so crazy, and it's like he got good players. You know how it is. Like all the plays sound good, but you need good players. But those are really good players. Like it's a really good defense out there.
I knew you would notice that, bro. What they doing on the back end. I knew you would peep that.
You know, I like that.
You know, crazy.
Yeah, you know, I like the exotic looks and whatnot.
Yeah. Exotic, like you said, for cover 3, for Tampa 2.
Yeah, it'll be exotic, but it's just cover 3. Like, but it's you got to know what you're looking at.
Yeah, and
it's just changing QBs because it's like you might truly read per se like the nickel to going to the flat, but now this nickel is going to the post, and it's just throwing you all the way off, or this nickel's headed to the post, and this whole thing just rotated on you. And it's like now the corner's the nickel. Like it's a lot of exotic. It still was covered too,
but the body, the way that it got to that ending, if you don't, like you said, if your eyes are bad, man, if you can't process that information pre-snap to post-snap, getting it off before T.J. Watt, Nick Herbig, or Cam Hayward or somebody come over there and knock your head in, it's like good luck with that, man.
Good luck with that. You know? So it's like you just can't survive like that per se. So I don't know. They're playing good football. They're playing well. They're not turning the ball over. And then the offense isn't turning the ball over. You know, I think that GP is starting to heat up, like I say, every week. Like, that connection is growing. But I think the confidence in there is getting a little weird because, like, the confidence of the field, I think, is growing in the community.
Dude, elaborate. What you mean by the confidence in fields is growing in the community? What you trying to say? Is there a change of the guard? Is that what you're saying?
Man, you know how it go. Like, winning is just the ultimate. It just fixes everything. So it's like they're in there winning right now, which makes it weird. It's hard to bring in a relief pitcher when the starter got a shutout.
Yeah, we don't need a relief just yet. We good right now, man.
It's like, man, he rolling. He getting downhill. He got a shutout. He look good, feel good.
Yeah, it's like the Pirates pulling schemes from that no-hitter.
Facts. You're like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What is wrong with you?
Like, we don't have to do this.
Yeah.
So it feels like that right now, though. You know, like, leave that alone. But I don't know. You know, now's when the rumors start up. Now's when all that, like, you know, we could trade that. We could get this.
I mean, but before we get to that part of the convo, we're going to get to that part of the convo. Now, you know I got those. Yeah. We ain't there just yet, though. Work with me real quick. Work with me. Just in terms of Justin Fields, though, man, what did you like specifically from this performance, man, this past game?
I like that he doesn't turn the ball over. I like that now they brought the zone read element into it. You can see the danger in that. I like, because I mean his feet are a weapon for him. like his feet are another element of his game. Like that's a weapon for him. So it's like the fact that now they're starting to element that true like, no, these are thought runs in here. You know, these are planned runs. Like we playing this. If this go down, pull it. And especially down there by the red zone, like that's dangerous. So it's like it's just another element being able to score.
Make sure you have to play 11 on 11. Make sure you have to count for all 11 guys. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, you know the 7
like
shots
that.
came out.
Yeah, we won't like
How he
that.
ran that in. Yeah, so it's like it's. I mean, that's a good team. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can say what you want, but it's like even with their situation, now they're gonna get some leverage out of that if they want it. You know,
Yep.
which could be a weapon if they need be. They could go get another piece if they wanted to go get another piece.
We about to get to that. We about to get
Oh,
to it.
my
I
bad.
promise we gonna get to it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to jump the boat. I think he's playing really well.
Yeah.
I think he's playing really well. I think Justin Fields is getting him in and out of the huddle, like we say. I think the snaps. I think controlling the pace, the element. I just think the flow of the offense looks well. I think it's working right now. You know, and that's really the thing you want from your starting quarterback. It's the flow of the offense. It's moving. It's not stagnant. They're not coming out every 2-3 plays. Punt alert. Like it's moving. It's consistent.
Hey, bro, say punt alert. If you know,
Punt alert.
you know.
If you know. Punt alert.
That's real life, bro. That's real.
Well, and the fact
That's
he
real
was,
life, bro.
he's pulled some of this off in big moments too. Like Chargers go up 7-0 early in the first half, and our offense looks pretty egregious.
Yeah.
And you're asking yourself, all right, Fields, how are you going to respond? He gives us a perfect drive, 8 for 8, touchdown, and then fourth quarter. Like, we needed the offense to step up. We needed some points, and he did. He delivered. So, like, that's what I'm liking to see, too, is, like, he's overcoming some adversity. And he's playing big in big spots.
And he's proven that he can win close games. I know that was part of the knock, right? They said turnovers.
A good Chargers defense against a hardball
They
Chargers
said turnovers
team,
and, you know, winning those close one-score games was kind of the knock on Fields. But it's like, you look at these 3 games, man, he's showing that he can win the tight ones, but he's also showing that he can blow those tight ones open. And that's what he kind of did in this one in the second half. Obviously, once Herbert went down and stuff like that, man. But, TG, from your perspective, man, have you seen enough to, you know, where you're, you know, ready to make that move officially? And it's like, yo, Fields is your QB1? Or how you feeling, man?
If
it's
both
just hard
guys
to
are
make that
healthy.
switch.
If both guys were healthy. If both guys, because right now, Russ is limited. I'm using my air quotations, all right? We said we about to get a lot of limiteds as long as Fields keep playing well. He's limited, all right? He's limited.
Right.
He's just limited. He's not hurt. He's not on IR. He's limited.
As long as Fields is playing well, I think we got to keep the limited flowing. I just don't think you can pull that out with it winning.
It's just a little limited.
Because it's
winning.
winning.
It's just a little limited.
Yeah, it's as long as it's winning, I don't think you can just pull that out. But if the thing is, I just don't think you can mess with it right now. It's winning. It's 3-0. You know, you can start to see the connection.
Yeah.
You
it's
think
not
he's
turning
earned
the ball
leeway?
over. Say it again.
You think he's earned leeway, like a hiccup?
I think he has. I think he's earned a interception or two, and it's like, don't just pull him. I don't think it's that. You know, I think you got to stay confident with him.
How
I think
many
that's
games would you give him
if
he had a bad game? How many bad games can he have?
The thing is, Russ got to get in there. Like, we can say whatever we want. We got to see. Like, you got to know. He got.
But if Fields keeps playing like this.
To.
But we're saying under the thought process that, okay, he's had 3 good games. So say the next 3. How many of those 3 could be bad if Russ is healthy before you would be willing to pull the trigger and make that switch? Would it be after 1 game of, man, Fields look bad, bump that, Russ, get out there? Would it take 2 games of Fields looking bad and then you saying that? Or would it take 3 weeks of, all right, Fields, bro, these first 3 games was more so, you know, the outlier.
But
You've kind of
3 games sounds like a struggle.
That's
3 games sounds like he's struggling.
Right, so that's what I'm saying.
Struggling is different. If he starts to struggle, you definitely pull him.
Okay.
But it's like, I think he's earned a struggle game, but I think a struggle game will get him pulled. Because it's like, all right, now let's go with the guy. Gotcha. I think as long as he keeps winning, I think winning is the ultimate thing. Keep winning and don't turn the ball over. They're gonna let him rock because they're starting to grow his package. I think if they do take him out, you'll still see him in the sense of
just pause. I ain't like how that sound, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
She's gonna grow his package, bro. You gotta chill on that, bro. I'm sorry.
I missed it. You was totally in mode. I missed it.
Yeah, I was like, boy, say, man, she's growing his package. Hey, bro, hey, man, they're growing this.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you said that. I didn't say that. You said that, bro. I was just, I ain't like I saw it, bro. I just help you out, bro. Yeah, they was about to get on you in the chat, man. Yeah, they was like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, I was like, yeah, I'm with you, bro. They said you Jerry Jones now, man. Just chill.
Man, the whole thing, man. If you struggle, you gotta.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not mature, bro. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. They in the chat. They throwing up the pause emojis now, bro. Yeah, bro.
They on my head.
Oh, bro. I was like, yo, you just went with it, bro. I like it, though. I like it. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm a kid. Yep. I'll be better next time, TG. I'll be better next time.
Wait.
I'll be better next week, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'll be way better next week, bro. I promise. It's my fault. I lost it. Yep. All right, I'm back now. I'm back. Yes, AJ, we are grown and I'm married with kids. Yes, I should be an adult. I am such a kid. Yeah. It's like that, man. All right. It's like that. I'm grown now. I'm back. All right. I'm back. Woo. All right. So about the expansion of the play calls for Justin Fields.
Yeah. I think his role in the offense is slowly growing to where no matter what, you'll see a package or two from him for sure. That better? I did that.
I think that was perfect, bro. That was perfect. Yep. That was perfect. I like it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you saw it this last week. The offense really opened up. He had, 250-something passing yards? And could have been more if Muth and Pickens didn't drop those passes.
They did.
I think he's not turning the ball. We haven't seen sounds crazy, but we ain't seen a real bad throw yet.
Low key. No. I think that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah,
with
and you could look across the league. There have been a lot of bad passes from these quarterbacks where they're just throwing it recklessly into like triple coverage and stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, Fields ain't even doing anything close to that.
Fields protecting the ball. His legs has become a weapon. What do you want? You know?
Makes sense.
And he's showing off some plays that only a handful of quarterbacks can do too, like with his arm strength and his running ability. Like that's what you like to see. I mean, it isn't like the most common thing that we're seeing, but you're seeing some of those flashes. And I liked in last game too how we had him almost as a pocket passer. He only had 6 rushing yards.
Yeah. And
he was looking more like Ohio State version of Justin Fields than Chicago version of Justin Fields, where he was getting the ball out quick and getting it to his receivers in a timely manner, in an accurate manner. So I'm just really liking the development I'm seeing from Fields. And it's just night and day from what we saw in preseason and what we saw in Chicago, in my opinion. Like way more relaxed, way more comfortable. Like this is his team.
Once you get comfortable though, you really start making plays.
Low key.
Yeah, you know how that gets.
Big, man. Confidence for athletes, man.
I think he believed that the team believed in him. Yep. I think you can feel that. I will say that for sure. He believed that the guys are behind him. So.
I like it, man. I like it. Now, the flip side to that is Russell Wilson. If you're Russ, what's the mindset? How are you handling all of this from your perspective? Actually, you shared the locker room with him too, so I'm gonna call you the expert.
Is he eyeing up South Beach?
Yeah. Is he a South Beach guy, or is he I'm still showing up, I'm happy to be here, or is what's the energy, man?
Russ can never be not happy to be there. Like that's part of the.
That's part of
he's
the Russ.
for sure happy to be there. Yeah.
And it's
kind of like
glad to be here.
Yeah.
We're
great team.
Like it's because you'll see Russ though. You're not gonna not see this. Even if you say the trade thing, like you're gonna see a glimpse of it. You gotta make sure. You got to. They gotta know what I know, because you might be letting go what you. You just gotta know what you know. That's all I'm saying. We gotta know. You gotta know what you know. So I just don't think you don't see him at all. unless he just don't struggle
But
at
if,
all.
I was gonna say,
That's
if
what I was
Fields
gonna say,
keeps
yeah.
playing like he
Like-
does, there's no reason for it.
But then again, now what are the odds of him never playing bad for the
I'm
course?
just like, he don't struggle at like one glimpse of struggle, and I hate to sound like that. They're gonna go ahead and see what else we got, because it's like I know it's almost like you want to protect. Like, oh, we've had so much good, a little bit of struggle. I'm gonna get him out of here. Let's see what this other quarterback does do. You know, this is our future per se. Like, I think that's the talk with him. I think
hope
that's
we
the
don't
flow
do
with him.
that. I hope we give Fields some leeway.
Because I think for Fields, the leeway is you're gonna start this weekend.
I think this is
Like, I
his
think,
leeway.
yeah.
Like, I think, yeah.
We're not
I
gonna
think the
push Russ
leeway
to get
is,
back out there sooner
yeah,
because of how you're playing right now.
I agree.
That's kind of how I'm
I
looking.
think-
Unless the injury, unless it's something Achilles-ish and we don't know about it, that's kind of how I've been perceiving. It's like, bro, what type of calf strain is this, man? It's not like you a running quarterback. Like you in the pocket, bro. Like what we talking about here?
Man,
Yeah, you know, like come on, man. It's not adding up. I'm like, or is this the Durant situation where it was Achilles,
is this the Durant
Achilles, and it
situation?
won't Achilles, or it was calf until it wasn't the calf. It was actually the Achilles. I'm like, because the timetable just from dudes playing, just like, yo, this don't sound right. So that's part of why I think the whole limited thing is Justin Fields, you played really well last week. Rush, you're limited this week. Without going full Mason Kenny at the end where it was, oh, Kenny is going to be your job. And then it was like, nah, we rolling with Mason. Like without it being fully that, I think this is kind of how you play both a little bit. Russ, man, take your time, bro. I can't handle other slip ups with you, man. I can't have your cat getting back. You gotta take your time, man.
Mm-hmm. Just take your time, man. We're all right.
Be smart. Listen to your body.
I'm looking out for
We
you.
don't want.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to make it no worse. It's a long season.
You know, we know when we need you. You know when I need you. Come on.
But
TG,
you'll see Russ or something.
TG, with that being said, if an offer comes in for Russ, what are you doing?
What is the offer?
That's the question. I don't know. What do you think would be
DraftKings
fair?
had the proposal, a third in 2025 and a fourth in 2026 for Russ.
Who's trading that?
That was the Dolphins' offer via DraftKings. They
No, I
said
wouldn't
if
do
that
that.
was that. Yeah.
I wouldn't
Not
do
right
that.
now. I mean, it's not a bad deal.
That's
By
what
the
they
time-
said. A
I
2025 third and a 2026 fourth. Yeah.
No, I'm
yeah,
not
not
doing
right
it.
now. I think you stay patient with it.
And that's
but-
not bad though to say you got it for free. But no, I'm not doing that right now. You should try to
And
steal.
it only cost us an M. It only cost us $1 million to get him. So you would be basically
supposed to try
flipping
to-
that $1 million for 2 draft assets, a third and a fourth, in back-to-back
and
years.
you see what we
You
can
gotta
do with
try
the
to-
third and the fourth.
Yeah.
You got to try to steal with Russ. Like you got to steal something with that. Let me
You
get.
want to get a second or something? You want to get a person with that?
Yeah, give me a receiver.
Can I
that
get a third and
that
a
I-
Waddle?
Yeah, like, give me a Waddle.
Okay.
Give me a Waddle.
Okay.
I give you a Russ. Give me a Waddle.
Okay.
We'll throw in
You know
Van
how that is.
Jefferson.
Give me a Waddle. Give me a Waddle. I'll
Yeah.
give you a Russ.
Yeah, we'll
That's
give
a
you
good trade.
Russ and Van Jefferson for Waddle and a third.
Yeah, I think
That's a
it's
good
better
trade.
to wait.
Boom.
I think Russ's value would increase. I think as you get closer to the trade
It
deadline.
does. Because supply and
I
demand.
think,
Yeah, maybe more
Yeah, I
carnage
think-
at the cornerback position.
but a Waddle might cost too much in the sense of like pricing. Now you're in that money conversation.
And me and Moats talked about this yesterday. I don't even think he's a Steeler. I don't think he's a Steeler type of receiver.
I can see that.
I don't know if he fit. I mean, the speed
I
is
don't-
obviously something
But you know that AFC North ball.
to really consider. But
You know how we do it. It's a little different. Just a little different.
It's a fast man though.
He very fast. Very, very fast. You said we could figure it out. What you said? You said we figured it out?
Yeah,
So
it's
figure it out.
fast. It's really fast. It's a lot of speed.
We just get, he'll be the fast guy, and then we'll just get somebody else to block. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
we can
somebody else to
figure something out. Something
He said,
could
"No, no,
get figured out.
we gotta figure out something. I'm sure we could make this work. I'm sure we could make it work somehow.
There's something you could do.
is there anything you would do something like that right now, like a first or second, a Waddle? Would you do that right now?
If they offered a Waddle right now, I'd do something like that. A second and a Waddle, I'd send them out tomorrow. But like, you know what I mean? Like,
They're probably not doing
like,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not gonna do that. Like, but if you get something like like I'm sure if they get offered a second right now, it would intrigue them. Like, okay, I'm listening to that.
Yeah.
But I don't even think you just super go do that, you know? Because even in that, you don't know what the second's going to be, where it's going to land, different things like that. Like, I
Yeah.
think right now it's just about totally just you kind of want to tell people how good it is, like quietly internally. Like, man, we got 2 starting quarterbacks over here. There's 2 starters over here. There's 2 people can help your team over here.
Yeah.
And you just listen to phone calls, you
He
know?
said just throw the bait out there and see what comes.
Man,
all
just
right. All right. You interested? Okay. Oh, you interested too? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you'd be interested. All right. Oh, I ain't know about this one.
Yeah, I know you need a quarterback because there's a lot more people got to hit the ground too. And what you don't want to do is trade it into something happen.
Yeah,
That'd be the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like, it's not time to do anything right now.
But you don't feel like it's gonna potentially turn anything negative in terms of the longer you keep Fields out there as the QB1.
Like, is Russ gonna want out?
Like, do you think Russ ever turns and is like, you know what, man, I'm ready to move on then?
Yeah, that's not what Russ does though.
Respect.
That's not who Russ is.
Maybe he's not saying it publicly. Could he
said,
have
do you
his
think his
people
team,
behind
like,
the
yeah.
scenes? Would hint to the Steelers that, could we go to a better opportunity here?
Man, we just watched Russ in Denver get totally like.
Well, that was the end of the season, though.
But still, like,
it
it's
was
just
like the
not.
last 2 games.
But he still handled it such. I love it. I appreciate y'all. Like, it was never, I want out. So I don't know. I think the situation here, it just doesn't feel as though I'm going to say I want out. Let me keep waiting. Because you might fall into something good. And this is a playoff team. You would hate to fall into a bad situation and you'll see, Yeah. Like, Russ is in a place where he got to win. He got to get back to
TG, I told him this too, man. I said, you got to keep Russ because you got to keep Sierra. You're not going to win the Super Bowl unless you got a Sierra or a Taylor Swift or somebody like, you need a big brand associated with you that can hit another demographic or another market. We got that with Sierra. You don't get that if Russ is gone because then Sierra's going to leave with Russ. So that's my part. I'm like, I think you got to keep this asset because he's a multiplier, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. I just don't think you can just let it go. Like, it's just, you can't just let it go. Like, not yet. Too early.
All right.
Too early.
Well,
too early.
Respect on that, then. Respect on that. Going to the next spot, though. These wide receivers. You kind of briefly talked about GP a little earlier, but as a whole, man, how'd you feel? Where we at with him and obviously, the rest of the group?
I think GP's the guy. Good, bad, or indifferent. I think he's the guy. I think he's the targeted receiver. I think on them third downs, that's where they looking. You can see it. Like, they trying to get it to him. So it's like, I think they drawing plays up for him. I think the other teams know that too. Like, I think they see that too. I think he sees a lot of different coverages. They see that cover 6 a lot.
They do.
They see just
they
that
keep
over
that safety over the top. Facts.
Yeah, they see that over the top a lot. So it's kind of like just finding ways to get him open, get him the ball. Get the ball in his hands. He's not that guy you just throw the screen to and it just goes missing, though. Like, he's a downfield.
I see that they try to, though. They try to get him the screen, and it's like, I don't think that's his
not
game.
His play. Yeah, you can see it when they hit it, but it's just it's finding ways to get on the ball. And the thing, like we were saying, like, he's not the screen guy, so it's like you do have to be a little bit creative in ways to get on the ball.
But with that, though, I'm with you, though. I'm definitely with you on that. But with that, because even with the cover 6, where you're talking about them basically saying we're going to take away this dude on the back end and just, everybody to the front end we're going to be fine with, how do you feel about the wide receiver 2 spot? We know Calvin obviously played really well. Was that enough to kind of ease your mind on the need of wide receiver? Or you still on, we think we can use some added help in that room, man?
I mean, I don't think you need a whole ton of help. Like, I think those other receivers are more than capable. And they're still waiting on people to come back. Like, you know how it is, but it's like, I just think GP's the guy,
Yeah, if we can get that from Calvin Austin week in and week out, I don't think we're even Scotty Miller and what Muth did. We get a Roman Wilson back. I'm not stressing about it. It's just that we kind of saw the same thing with Calvin Austin last year after the Raiders game when you had that one really nice play. We were hoping it was going to be a breakout, but then we didn't hear from Calvin Austin again.
You want him to be Lockett. Like, he's not Tyler Lockett. That's
Why
not who
can't he
that
be?
is.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
just
Wilson
not.
said. He reminded him of
And
him.
that is
That's
what
not
Russ
really
said.
his game,
Russ
though.
said it though. Russ said he's like his Lockett. That's what Russ
Yeah,
said.
I don't know if he's Lockett though. And
I agree. I don't think Calvin Austin
I
like
don't
has
know
that
if he's
ability to go
Lockett.
up and get it like that. At least Lockett has a
Yeah,
little bit of that to his game.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think he's Lockett, but I think he can do stuff like what he did. Big play. Ooh, you better know where that's at.
About to say
Like,
once he get north and south, you ain't gonna win no foot
yeah.
race with it. Yeah.
Like, you better not sleep on it and not know
Mm-hmm.
where it's at, because it'll stretch on you. You know. And once again, the GP effect, where it's like, don't put too much over here, but you better put enough over here. But it's still weapons. Those NFL players, bro. Let's not do that.
Facts.
Like,
No, facts on that.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
But I'm thinking of
Even
like
with
in the
them
sense of
being
like think about how people
I
felt
know,
in that
yeah.
Denver game versus the Chargers game, and these are back-to-back weeks. But that second half of that Denver game, we felt real. Just obviously we couldn't keep rhythm offensively, but also when we're talking about just receiver play, we didn't feel the best about those guys outside of GP. Now you get to this week, the production was way better. We got explosive plays from Calvin Austin, and now it's kind of like, yo, all right, which one do we believe more of? Which one do we feel, more comfortable with? If we had to place a bet one way or the other going forward, is it going to be more of this Chargers-like performances from those guys, or is it going to be more of the Broncos-like performance from these dudes?
Nothing.
You see what I
I
mean?
mean,
I think we could at least wait and see because we're
Right.
winning.
And
I
we
think
got
that's
time
what's-
because of the winning.
That's
Yeah.
what's buying us the time.
Right. When you're
So
winning,
you got-
it makes everything better. Yeah.
Winning just makes everything better, man.
Yeah.
We could see what you
It's
guys,
just-
if you guys can keep it up for another week.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ultimate cure-all. It solves everything.
No, facts. Facts.
So
All right. Well,
good week over there. Like, I think it's like, I think for this week you got to think, oh, it's a big play, but I don't think that's what that is. But I would love to be wrong about that.
I like how you just said that right there. I would love to be wrong about that. All right. Well, another guy that we've all had opinions on and thoughts on. What about Najee Harris, man? How'd you feel about his performance, and has it maybe changed your mind about compensation for Najee and him staying here in the future?
I told you, I think he's running really hard right now. I do. I think he's running really hard. Like, I think it's the style, though. Like, the style is kind of like, he a big back. I think he's the back right now with everything going on. I think he's showing his worth, that he can handle the load. I think his showing is an all-year type thing, though.
Okay.
Kind of similar to what
He's
Saquon
actually
was doing
starting
up there.
off hot this year.
Yeah.
Starting off
Yeah.
strong.
I think similar to how Saquon was dealing with, where it's like you got to handle everything. You got to do. Let me see you put the whole thing together.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a little bit in that realm, where it's like, let me see your whole pick. Even though you do go for 1,000 all the time now.
He's on pace again.
He definitely on
I'm not
pace again, man. Yeah.
I won't discredit that band. He go get you that band, but I think you got to just see the whole year though. Does it got to finish out? It still got to do the health thing. You got to see it all year, So, there's more to see out of that.
Okay. I like it.
It's more to see.
We're talking running back a little
Yeah.
bit, but we were also talking receiver shortly ago. I'm liking
He's
Cordell
running
Patterson.
really hard there.
Honestly, talking about
Patterson, Cordell Patterson.
needing another receiver or getting a bona fide wide receiver too. I think utilizing Cordell Patterson in the offense a little bit more should help with that too.
Say.
'Cause he was
But
nice
I
in
think
that
his
second
time
half.
will come. He's kind of like his time will come. I feel like you got to keep them legs alive a little bit. That might be
that's real.
a OG move. Like, man, let's let it wait a minute. We'll know when it's time to
We
run
ain't
it.
about to waste you in September.
Yeah,
We're gonna keep you for when it matters the most.
We're going to get you in the second quarter, third quarter
yeah.
type. Like, this first quarter, we'll let you rest for a minute, man.
First
It'll be
quarter
time.
for the young guys, man. Let the young guys do that,
Hey,
man.
Yeah, you know what time it
do
is.
that right now. Yeah.
You know what time it is. You might got the backache. You know what time it is.
And if anyone knows how to utilize him, it's Arthur Smith.
Oh no, facts on that, man.
Like, I don't just give up on Warren. Like,
Oh, we're not.
like,
Well, yeah, it's because
I'm
he's
talking about
banged up
even
right
using
now.
Patterson
Yeah.
as like a receiver motion guy. Just put him anywhere out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because they're saying with
I'm
Jalen, he's supposed to get the MRI. He got the MRI on the knee, and they didn't rule him out this week, so we'll see. You know how he goes. They ruled out Highsmith with the groin injury, but other than that, yeah, he's
that Herbert's hot though.
tape hot.
The stock's hot over there.
He said
Stock's
that
hot.
a bad week to get hurt.
Tape's hot.
Bad
Tape's
week.
hot.
It's a bad week to miss a game.
That tape's hot.
You don't want to miss this week.
Yeah, that tape's hot.
Hey, if it get too high, you don't want to miss next week either. All
right? Yeah, that tape's hot.
Hey, don't wait too long.
That stock is up.
Don't wait too long.
Yeah, I believe.
I believe. All right, we was all here doing our little surfs up, little Hawaii signs, man. All right, stop playing with that man.
I believe.
Yeah.
I like what I see. But I liked him. I've been
straight. He nice.
You know, I like him. I think he got a lot of pass rush to him.
Yeah. Nah, but I say, man, the production is definitely there. He gonna
That's
get
the
opportunity,
thing. He was
bro.
a 4th round. Going back to the Russ and the trade, he was a 4th round pick. Think of our 3rd round picks this year: Peyton Wilson, Roman Wilson.
Yep.
We could do some damage with those picks.
Come on now. I'm just
be something to consider.
I mean, the 3rd round is a high pick.
I was about to say, 3rd round is a starter. That's a starter, bro.
Yeah, that's a guy.
3rd round is a starter. 4th round, you hoping for a starter. Worst case, he rotational early on. Like, yeah. That's usually where it's like the cutoff at. After that, it's like, get it how you live, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the 3rd. I just think it's too early to.
It is. I'm with you. I think you wait.
Hey, look, if you can get a 3rd now, what can you get in 2 weeks? Come on.
I don't think that's going off the table. Maybe the reason it would is if the Dolphins just pivot to another quarterback, though.
True,
but they say you need to make this decision now, or we're going to trade for Mac Jones.
But at
Zach
week
Wilson.
5, when one of these teams that feel all right have one of them injuries, and you like, hey, now,
yeah, maybe another team opens up.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
Now, since you know, I'm trying. All right, hold on. Do you have anything else that we're gonna get from this past game? Anything that you had to get off your chest, one way or the other? Anybody?
No.
It's a good win. I thought it was a good win. It's hard to win in the NFL. So anytime you pick up a win, it's a good win. It's hard to win up there, man.
Facts. Don't ever take it for granted.
Yeah.
Don't ever.
It's a good win. And that defense is defense, and that defense is right. You know.
I like it, man. I like it. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you saw this, man. Derwin James just copped he got suspended 1 game, man, for
I seen that.
Yeah, they hit on move, man. Said he was doing some of the headhunting stuff, man.
Man, they suspended him.
Yeah. I was like, ooh.
The suspension's a lot. It's early for that too.
I ain't think it was loud enough for a suspension.
They're going up against the Chiefs this week. That's why.
But I think he's like a targeted guy.
Hold on. Did you hear what Deke just said though, man?
They're going up against the Chiefs this week.
They said the conspiracy's in, so that's why they suspended him the game, bro.
To Kansas City.
This not his week though. Well, he can cover.
You saw these pass interference calls these last 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't appreciate that slander either. I heard what you said. They say this week, hey, don't start that. Hey, do not start that, bro. It's not this week. Yeah. All right. Catch your bodies out there. That's all he do. All right. He gonna lay somebody down. That's what you better know.
I respect. You know what Vince gonna do.
Facts.
You know what he gonna do.
Something to sleep. That's what he gonna do. Kelsey know what week this is. Kelsey's like, oh wait, hey man, hey, I ain't trying to get hit like that.
They ain't been getting him the ball up there.
They haven't, bro. It's a little older now, man. They said
is that what it is? Are they starting to milk that out?
You know that's how I go. Mahomes hit you with the, hey man, we trying to get on the ball. It's just the way they triple covering them 4 guys. I'm like, oh, I heard this before.
Nah.
Hey, you're getting so much attention. I just can't find you anymore now. Hey, we know how to go. You know how
they used to throw him the screen.
Come on, man.
This guy now.
Yeah, and Juju. He hitting Juju.
I mean,
Juju touched paint last game. Juju touched paint last game.
Juju did touch paint.
He was in there TikTok while I was. You know what I'm saying? He touched paint, bro.
Juju did touch paint.
Come on, man.
Is that 1 catch?
Respect.
One catch, one touchdown, bro. They got history. They got history together, man.
I will give you that. Because Juju's out there more than I thought he was going to be.
Because they have a rapport. When you go on a run with somebody, tell the truth. When you go on a run with somebody, you trust them, bro. They've been on a run, man. They had a moment, bro.
Yeah, because it's still not all the way working out with Xavier Worthy just yet.
Yeah, when you go on that moment, bro, and it's like, oh, I didn't look you in your eye, you look at mine. Like, they trust each other, bro.
So, like, he doesn't
Juju be in there more than Miko Harmon, and they pay Miko.
Facts. And Juju gonna do all the extra stuff too.
Yeah. Juju will block a little bit.
He'll dig out that safety. He'll crack on the
backer.
He'll hit that D end. He gonna do all of that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, so we'll see about that whole day, man. But yeah, man, I seen he got suspended. I was like, ooh, it was a little heavy-handed on it. But we'll see.
Send a message early.
Yeah, get him right. Speaking of sending messages early, man, what's your messaging and your intake on this messaging from these quarterbacks, these young guys specifically, man? Bryce Young situation, how you feeling about it, man? What's going on, bro?
Man, I felt for Bryce, but then that boy went in there, Andy Dalton went there and lit it up.
I'm like, I know that when that happened, ooh.
Now it's kind of like, maybe it was you. Respect.
Ooh, man. It got
real
weird. DJ looked good. I was like, Deontay was smiling like he was back in Pittsburgh. Oh boy, hold on now.
He went in there and lit it up. Like it looked good. Everything about it. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with that.
They said
I don't know.
Mel Kiper said it's cover 2's fault.
I've seen that too high safety got to be banned. No, come on.
That
man.
ain't it. You don't agree with that, TG?
You already can't touch the people. Now you want to ban the distraction.
But we can get more scores, bro. We need single high. We can't throw versus too high, bro. Can I just make it mandatory where it's single high? Or you got to be within like 8 yards if you double high? Like, come on, man.
We already doing weird stuff like that. We can't have that. We can't have that. That's too much. That's too much.
I was just like, yo, that was his solution.
I couldn't believe
Bryce
he said
Young
that.
is playing bad because y'all allowed the cover 2 defense.
Like, I couldn't believe he said that. Ban the too high, though.
Like, huh? Next, we're going to take out the pass rush, Deke. No pass rush, okay? We don't want you to rush. You got to count to 3 before you can take off, all right?
Man, just throw touchdowns.
I told you. I thought it was the stupidest comment I've heard in a minute.
Just throw touchdowns.
Yeah. It's craziness, man. Craziness. But, part of his whole argument also was talking about some of these young quarterbacks and their struggles a little early on. What's up with your mans over in Chicago, bro? What's up with your boy?
Not doing too bad.
They said him and your boy AR had the mid off last week, man. Don't start that. They said them boys was here. I suck. No. I suck. No. I suck. Like what's up with your mans, bro? Come on, man. That's what they said was good. That's what they said it, and a lot of people said it too. All right,
a lot of people said it.
I was just an observer. I figured, you the guy. You've been watching Caleb for a while now.
I'm a Caleb guy.
What you make of the situation, man?
I think it's early though. I don't think he's playing bad, man. Don't trip. Don't panic on that. He's not playing terrible.
The line was really bad in that Sunday night game.
Fair.
Yeah. Bad day or two, but he's not playing bad. He can win. He won. He's got wins or two. Well, they got 2 wins.
Don't give him credit for that week 1 win.
No, we're not doing that. He's picking up wins.
Give Will Levis the credit.
Time out. Kenny got wins. So that was his. They give him his win.
That would
give him his win, man.
Yeah, that would be Kenny giving the fourth quarter game-winning drive. Caleb didn't even do that. Caleb didn't even do that.
He didn't turn it over in the fourth. All right, he didn't make the. He didn't do the dumb play. Yeah,
At least Kenny would give us the fourth quarters, the high QB rating in the fourth quarters, better play, and then give us the game-winning drive. Man. I don't think Caleb can get a win for week 1.
It's about winning, man.
He was the QB. All right, this is win stat. Yeah, shout out to
I think it would have been better if you would have said he threw for 300 yards last week.
He did.
Like he looked good. A couple touchdowns. Looked all right.
I don't look bad. It don't look bad though.
Respect.
Don't jump off the Caleb, and that's gonna be a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not going nowhere.
Okay.
That's not going nowhere.
Okay.
That's the starter.
Are they regretting getting rid of Fields though?
Ooh.
No. No.
I'm listening. Okay.
It wasn't working like that over there. You know how it is.
Huh.
Like I think you're right. Right now, they're not stressing about it. Let's see what Fields does here. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Who was in Chicago with Fields? I'm trying to think. Any other person that had opportunity? No. I guess it was just him. Yeah, because when he went out, that's when the cat with the tattoo, Sturgeon, was in. It was nobody else. I don't think it was anybody else of like relevance out there, right?
Chicago's big mistake was not selling the farm to get Jim Harbaugh in there.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
their big mistake. Feeling that they were good with Eberflus and the coaching staff that they
Yeah.
had. That was stupid.
But TG, I know you said that Caleb's been playing. You know, he was kind of all right, not terrible. Don't leave him just yet. Flip side, how you feel about Jaden Daniels, man? I seen your former team. You know, big alumni guy. I know how you was probably super. Dude, was you your Commanders gear yesterday? Was you? I seen the big dude for the
Bobby
Commanders.
Wagner's on that defense.
He was doing he was hopping out and everything. After he scored his little touchdown.
Did you see him set that hop out?
Big boy went in. I said, oh, okay. I said, bro, what TG? I know TG be happy with this one. Yeah,
that's all right.
Yeah. Now, was it a good hop? I don't know how y'all rated. Like it was good. It was regulation. It was solid.
Well.
Okay.
Out. I thought he did real well though.
Respect.
You know, I think the Commanders, like, it's coming. I think that's one of them young guns, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to grade him yet. I'm still looking at him.
Yeah.
You know, but he look all right now.
He might be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, they said Jaden Daniels MVP, man.
I don't know who else you would put in the
Sam
conversation.
Darnold, Baker
Josh Allen's
Mayfield.
number one.
No,
for sure.
he is not.
But after
Josh
that,
Allen
it
is
might
the
be
most
Jaden Daniels.
overrated quarterback in the National Football
We're 3
League.
weeks in.
Stop
I know
it.
it's a little overreaction, small
Stop
sample, but I think he'd be in the top 5.
Hey, don't say I didn't call that Sam Darnold though.
You did call it Sam Darnold. Shout out to Justin
Don't say I
Jefferson
didn't do
too.
that.
Yeah, you called it.
I'm like, that Sam Darnold's gonna be a problem. Like, he's big arm, talent.
Listen,
You know?
Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, my 2 front runners for MVP right now, man.
No way.
Yes.
Is Baker balling down there like
Baker
that?
hooping, bro. You crazy. Baker's in one, man.
No,
Baker
he came
been
back
balling
down to
on
earth last week.
Baker's hooping, bro.
Josh Allen,
Josh
9
is
total touchdowns.
Overrated.
No picks, 3-0. He's got to be the front runner for MVP.
Overrated. It's Mahomes gonna get MVP, bro. Either him or Lamar. What about Lamar?
On a technicality, Mahomes
Lamar
is
too.
MVP.
I mean,
Lamar as well.
At the end of the day, it's Mahomes for MVP.
Exactly.
You know how that goes.
It always is.
It's Mahomes, or you got the back-to-back, or not the 2-time MVP. Excuse me, Lamar Jackson.
No, he's not playing that good.
He's a 2-time MVP. They get they work a little different for them dudes.
I like Lamar.
Yeah.
Why Josh Allen not throwing to Keon Coleman, man? What's going on down there?
Hey, he got a touchdown last night. First one, not like the first one. Now you know that, man.
Hey, what,
man.
he got 2 targets?
Hey, listen. He scored a touchdown. Keon is very happy. Keon does a great
That's why
job,
Diggs
man.
was so upset down there.
Hey,
I see it. That's why.
Hey, look. When you got an overrated quarterback like Josh, you can't be focusing on one guy like that. We just throw to whoever. It's like, oh God, please somebody save me, and he just gets lucky,
Diggs
man.
might help out Josh Allen here.
Diggs looked good in Houston. He put up numbers
I know,
last
but
week.
now
He was
Josh
balling.
Allen can just he could look everywhere. He could
Diggs
not
is
have to
balling.
focus on one guy and just try to spread it around. Might be better for the offense. Might
Nah,
be better
man,
for him.
you can't be better without Diggs. Diggs is the offense. You know this.
I'm not seeing that right now.
Nah, I see it. If you don't have Diggs, you're not gonna score.
It's either that or the Jaguars are that bad.
I think it's that. I think it's been a lot of bad teams that the Bills have played. That's what it is. Cardinals suck. Jags suck. Boom.
Who'd they play week 1?
I don't even remember. That was Cardinals.
Who's week 2?
Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on that one. Who was? I don't even remember off the top of my head right now. Let me pull it up.
Dolphins. Thursday night.
Dolphins, yeah. See, and they got lucky.
Yeah,
Tua
they're
got
not-
hurt. They
they're
got
not
lucky.
good. So, yeah,
See?
they're not good. Yeah, maybe the Bills haven't played
Overrated.
anyone. Maybe
Told
that's
you,
what
man.
it is.
Overrated. The
Josh is still the front runner for MVP right now.
Aaron, how you feel about Aaron Rodgers thus far, TG?
He's all right. He hasn't been earned, but he had a good game last game.
Yeah, I thought
And
he
him
was
and
back
5,
week 3.
when him and 5 hook up all the way, that's going to get ugly. You
Yeah.
can see the writing on the wall.
Facts.
And he might get Devontae back.
Don't do that.
He might get Devontae
Why
back.
you
He
say
was
that?
totally
Don't
talking about.
talk like that.
Man, you heard that man say,
I
I'm going to make
saw
some
what that looked
business.
like in Green Bay. I don't like that one. That's tough. Them boys, that was like AB and 7-ish. Like when they would do it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we'll
I
need
can
that.
see that. I can see them trying to reunite that.
Well, hopefully they don't. All right.
I guess I don't want that either from an
Yeah.
AFC
We don't
standpoint.
need that. Nah.
It would make things tougher for the Bills in the AFC East, though.
The Bills, nobody's worried about the Bills. You think the Bills are gonna win the division? Come on, bro, cut it out. It's the Dolphins and the Jets. The Dolphins and the Jets. They have all surpassed the Bills. We all know this. Don't play. All right. Are we? Anything else at the NFL level, real quick? Because I had some college stuff I got to ask you real quick, man. Anything else NFL level? What y'all got? Anything?
NFL.
Nah, that's it for me.
Okay. Man, who calling, man? Go to voicemail. You can't call YTG on. Okay.
Actually, yeah, just let me add real quick again. Titans need to go to Mason Rudolph sooner rather than later. It's time to bench Levis.
Completely out on Levis.
Nah, we not out on Levis. I ain't got nothing else in there like that.
Mason Rudolph.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Nah.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
I got to see Mason Rudolph play like a
they're
top 10
already in a lot of trouble. Somebody's already in job security alert because Malik's over there balling.
He said, so you about to really get somebody fired if you do that.
Yeah, they can't do that. Malik playing way too well over there.
Hey, it's new regime, though. They already did get fired, actually, yeah.
Didn't they?
Yo, that is funny.
Moats was saying, I didn't hear this, but he was saying some Eagles fans are calling for KP.
Yeah, they said, man, we want Kenny.
No, they're not saying that.
I've seen a couple. Not a lot of people, but a couple people.
Not a lot of them.
Not a lot
not
of
a lot
them.
of them saying.
Yeah, it was not a lot of them. It was a couple people. All right. Well, hey, shout out to them dudes, though, man. All right. Shout out to Mason. We go see. Shout out to Levis and whoever is in, whose job is in jeopardy with Levis right now. Just, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers, man. All right. But I got to do my weekly question. How'd you feel, Colorado, Shador? Where were we at? Were we looking? Were we feeling good still?
I thought in Colorado, they finding ways to win. I respected that one.
Okay.
Find a way to win.
It wasn't a rivalry game, but it was tough.
I thought the football gods was in his favor that day, man. They did the right things, man. Forced fumble on the. Come on, man. He put his hat right on the ball,
talk about
with the Hail Mary to go win
it. Fire storyline with your stars.
He's the man.
With your stars.
If he ain't the first pick, I don't know what is, man. It lines up for him. You know how that thing goes.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was,
and it wasn't a strip. It was I hit you.
Like I really fit you up. It wasn't no peanut punch. I know you don't like the peanut punch. I know you don't respect peanut punch forced fumbles, but you don't respect it the same way, bro. You called Darius Leonard. That was Mr. Peanut Punch. I already know how you play, bro.
But he didn't tackle.
But you forced fumbles though.
Man,
even though I do like how Fred Warner has hijacked that now. You see when he tackles that he's hitting you and punching. It's like the TJ Watt effect. I'm like, okay, I like that. That's the cheat code.
Yeah,
that's definitely the cheat code. That's the cheat code right there. But yo, Travis looked crazy, man.
I mean, I thought Colorado big win, big program win.
Okay.
Big program win.
All right then, I like it. Well, shoot, man. We done had you up here for a whole pretty much about an hour now. Y'all got anything else, man, before we get up out of this thing, man? Because, like I said, man, the people was vibing with you, TG. They like how you sound today. They say, yo, new phone. Who this? Shout out to TG, ladies and gents. Hit that like button for TG, bro. Today. They did say that, too. Yeah, I did see that.
I like Georgia this weekend. Georgia, Bama. I like Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? For all the guys.
You doing that. You ain't rolling
Deke
with the tide.
And all that.
You ain't I like Georgia,
man. You got to go with Kirby, man. I bet you Saban probably is in there right now. You know what I mean? This is a Saban week. Like, I'm going to step back in a little bit this week. But, I like
hey, call him, hey, Coach.
He's going to talk to Melrose a little bit.
Hey, talk to me, Coach. How would you scheme this up, Coach? What you see right here?
Hey, Coach, address the team real quick, man. Go holler at him, man.
Special guest speaker this week.
Special guest He should see some packages.
Who has that? That's the big one. Who has another big game this weekend, man?
It's that one, and it's another one.
Pitt's got a bye.
Yeah, Pitt's off this week.
It's two major
Ball
games.
State. Who West Virginia have this weekend? I don't even know West Virginia has.
Who we got?
Miami, Virginia Tech on Friday.
Ooh.
Georgia,
Virginia
Bama.
Tech was supposed to be good
They
coming
were
into the
supposed
season.
to be. Yeah, you said Miami, Virginia Tech is on Friday, you said?
Yeah. I like that because at least you got some football on Friday.
All right, man. Give me some picks, Deke. Give me some picks, TG.
What?
Miami, Virginia Tech. Just talk Scottish
Miami.
game. Who you got? You like Miami?
Yeah.
Miami's gonna
It's at
smash
Miami.
them.
Yep.
At least it's
Aight.
something, though.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Any other marquee matchups worth talking about, man? What you
There's
got?
a 20 versus 23 here in Oklahoma State versus Kansas State at Kansas State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's gonna win that too.
Yeah,
run
Kansas
the
State
ball
seems
well.
overrated to me.
They run the ball too well.
Louisville at Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's the game.
I like
Louisville's gonna win that.
I like Louisville.
I like Louisville.
Yeah, I like Louisville
That's
in
the
that.
game.
I can see that.
I like Louisville.
Okay.
Louisville,
JMU,
Notre
Ball
Dame. I
State.
like Louisville.
Hey, man. Just JMU Ball State. We'll see what the Purple Guys can do. We'll see.
I like JMU, man. I seen
Hey.
them hang 70 on somebody.
Penn State, Illinois. Illinois at Penn State.
I like Penn State.
Illinois they had a good win
like
against
Penn
Nebraska last week.
So yeah, man.
I don't know.
It's some
Penn
good
State's-
weekend, man.
they're-
Good football.
I don't know. They're always
Some good ones. Got
they're
some
always
good
a
ones
little
out here.
overrated. That's a huge line though. Penn State minus 18.5.
God, dog.
I would take Illinois with the points.
Who Michigan got this week? Who Texas have this week?
Yeah, Michigan beat USC.
Yeah.
Michigan beat USC.
Facts.
Michigan,
hold on.
Minnesota. Minnesota at Michigan. Michigan bumped up to 12.
Okay. Who Ohio State got this week?
Ohio State
Looked
got a
scrub
blowout.
game.
Ohio State got
It's at
Michigan State.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Ohio
Hey, now.
State got Michigan
Yeah,
State.
That could be decent. That'd be,
Nah.
might be all right.
We
Ohio
like
State,
Line
ain't
minus
that won't be
24.
all right.
Ohio State kind of weird
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Ohio State's everything right now.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
They got to
they're
receive.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They not no Pitt. That's what I do know.
The only similarity is we're undefeated. Both teams are undefeated.
I've heard there's another school that can say that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, undefeated, 70 points scored in the game. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, respect.
Does Ohio State have any guys in the Heisman watch?
I don't know. I don't think have they scored 70 this year. They probably scored 70 this year. They probably.
70's a lot of
I don't
points,
think
though.
they
That's what I'm
have.
saying. That's a lot of points, bro. Like I don't
A
think
lot of
y'all
points.
know. Like when you start getting
Hey.
closer to 100 points, then 0 points. That's a lot of points, bro. That's a lot of points. Yeah.
It's that offensive style that we're running. It's like a Big 12 offense. Hurry up. We're trying to get a playoff every 15 seconds. You
Yeah.
saw West Virginia couldn't handle it late in the backyard brawl. They got gassed.
All right, man.
The new offensive
Okay.
coordinator knows what he's doing.
It's like that. I like it there, baby. I like it, man. Well, my dog. oh, good. Yeah, Deke. They said Deke. They gave the backhand on him at the end of the day. I was man. But yeah, as always, we appreciate you, and we spend a buck do this with you next week as well, man.
All right.
My
Peace,
dog. Peace. Shout out right there to one and only Terence Garvin, man. If y'all was digging what we were talking about, you already know the drill, man. Don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
I mean, the way TG was talking before the game even happened. I mean, that what I just even said right there was mild.
Oh yeah, that was really chill.
It was just
That was-
mild.
that
I was
was-
just pointing out facts.
That was like
actually.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really chill, man. Yeah. But shout out to TG and the new phone. Like I said, man, if y'all was digging his new phone and the convo, the interview, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, man. We have him on every single week with us. That's the homie, a.k.a. the crazy cousin TG. You never know where he's calling from or how it's going to sound, but he's always locked in.
No,
with us.
I got a good feeling about him calling and going forward.
I do too, bro.
I don't think we're gonna have any troubles.
Yeah, I kind of like the new
This
one.
iPhone 16.
Yeah. X Concepts, man. He said the sugar mama hooked him up, bro. Sometimes you need a sugar mama in your life. For people like Deke, not for people like me. I'm staying away from all that. All right.
A few supers here. The Steelmatic Network with G Honda says Moats, does Najee get paid? It's about to get real.
The problem is this. We're not going to be able to do any type of payment until we get the full body of work this season, since the Steelers have the self-imposed, rule of not negotiating in season. So I think he's just playing with fire. The way he's playing right now, I'm like, yeah, go ahead, take care of him, man, because it's only going to potentially raise his value, raise his market. Kind of similar to what TG said with Saquon last year. Before the Giants were willing to commit into a little bit longer of a deal, a lot of us were kind of like, okay, when is the last time Saquon's played a full season, right? From start to finish and look good the whole time. And it took him having to do that for Philly to decide, yeah, we'll pay him a little bit more. We'll do that. So with Najee, I kind of think it's similar here. It's like, man, show that you can still hold up and still can take a ton of touches, a ton of, hits out there, but still be that constant 1,000-yard back, still be that ball secure guy that we don't ever have to worry about fumbling. And I think that for the Steelers, if he proves that again, now you're talking about a guy that would have 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons as a running back. And when you start looking around all the quote-unquote elite backs, none of them dudes have done that. And that's the part for Najee where his value, I do think, will continue to increase.
Starting to see a little reemergence of the old / we think he's washed running back. Mm-hmm. Saquon Barkley, leading the league in yards. J.K. Dobbins, I know he's not old, but with all those injuries and everything. Yeah. Alvin Kamara, back in the top 5 rushing. Derrick Henry in the top 5.
Henry looked good last week.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs is at 6, and he's been around the block a little bit.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's dealt with injuries. This is his 5th or 6th season. Mm-hmm. He's number 7. So you look at the top 7 guys outside of Jordan Mason. These are a lot of dudes. You just think they're more on the back end than being in their prime, but they're still getting it done. Yep. Maybe there's a resurgence of the running back position.
Yeah. And that's the thing I'll say, man. So
Joe Mixon even?
Joe, but I never felt like Joe fell off. I felt like Joe was always good. It was like the offense shifted from playing through him with some of those injuries and everything's kind of got crazy in terms of the Joe Burrow stuff. That's when it started straying them. But then everybody started getting paid. You know how that goes, man. Receivers got to get paid. You got a pass rush over there that wanted to get paid. Safeties were trying to get paid.
Aaron Jones at 10. He's got 228. He's got to be close to 30 at this point. Yeah, a lot of familiar names and the top of the rushing stats this year. Good for them.
I like it.
Maybe they need to have another meeting.
Shout out to the Zoom call, man. Shout out to the Zoom call.
Rec 7 had Jamar's first touchdown and Zach Moss anytime touchdown. Ooh. And then booty-ass Bengals had me sweated out till the last 40 seconds of the game. Showing love.
Let's go. I like it when a parlay hit now. That sounds like a parlay.
Did Zach Moss score
that sounds like a parlay. And if you had an anytime touchdown too, that's the whole DraftKings thing right there, man. They hit you at use the bonus back. Hey, throw it back in there. You might hit it on one of these anytime touchdowns, and now you go whoop. Game changer. That's pretty fire. I like that.
A couple gifted memberships here. Rex 7 to Alex Allgood and Zenon Bowie to AJM.
Shout out to Rex 7 and Zenon Bowie being rock stars at life, paying it forward, and to those 2 individuals that Deke also just named. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Trent Johnson says, I love Naj, but out of the top 20 rushers, he is the lowest YPC at 3.8 this season.
Yeah, that is accurate. And historically for Najee, he's hovered around 3.8, 3.9. I think is it 3.9?
He eclipsed 4 last year. So, yeah, his career might be either 3.9 or 4.
Yeah, it's like 3. Yeah, it's in that range. Yes. If we're just simply talking about the status of what is RB1, do you want the yards per carry to be higher than that? Sure. But I also look at some of those guys who do have the higher yards per carry, and I compare their full bodies of work to what Najee is also doing. If you're not out there as often, you're not going to have as many negative plays either. So your yards per carry will be higher. And when you talk about some of these guys that deal with some of these injuries, some of these guys that aren't asked to be the bell cow the way that Naj does or is asked to perform in certain scenarios, I do think that will benefit their yards per carry a little bit more, even though I don't necessarily feel that it tells the full story about Najee being a good player or better than a player that might have a higher yards per carry average. That's the thing that we say is like players, and we're like, yo, the stats, they'll tell a part of the story, but not the whole story per se. And 3.8 this season, I would be the one to say that I think that his impact has been greater than 3.8 yards per carry when watching these games, and then also seeing the flow of how teams are having to respond to us. When he's getting his 3.8 per, you look at how these defenses are feeling and how they playing it. I don't think that they look at it as, man, that just felt like 3.8. That ain't feel like 3.8. It ain't moving like 3.8.
Definitely not in the second half of that Chargers game.
Yeah, so that's, you know, kind of how it just respond to that part about the yards per carry. I'm trying to think of an analogy, man, with...
Well, and some of that's not all on him either.
It's not, yeah.
Because with how the line has played and the holes that are being opened up for him, like, sometimes you can only do so much.
Yeah.
I think he's been playing good. I think you're right. Just from the eye test of watching him this year, he's played better than a 3.8 yards per carry stat.
Because I'll be interested to see, like, pull
I
up
think
the
his
top
rookie
20
year,
rushers. Can you pull up the yards per carry real quick?
Yeah.
To see who some of these names are, just to compare and contrast. Yeah.
It's kind of like all over the place.
It's all right, man.
Saquon Barkley, 5'6". Okay. Jordan Mason, 4'8".
So is 5'6" the best right now?
No. J.K. Dobbins at 7'4".
Okay. That's what I thought. Like, J.K. was up there pretty high.
Lamar Jackson at 7'3". That doesn't count.
Shout out to Lamar.
Yeah, because Kyler Murray's at like 10.7.
Yeah,
He's
them QBs, yeah,
top 25. Brian Robinson Jr. at 4.6. Jahmyr Gibbs, 5.2. Okay. Ramondre Stevenson, 4.3.
Okay.
Aaron Jones, 5.4. Jonathan Taylor, 5.1. Josh Jacobs, 4.5. Derrick Henry at 5. Alvin Kamara at 4.7. So, yeah. A lot in the 4s and 5s. Yeah. J.K. Dobbins at 7.
And Najee, we're saying, is at 3.8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breece Hall was at 22. He's got a 3.7 going.
Okay. Breece been playing it better than that 3.7 too.
Yeah, you look at even Najee's rookie year, I think he was 3.8, 3.9, but that line was atrocious. And we got him the ball a lot in the passing game too. Like, I think he played better his rookie year based off eye test than whatever that 3.8, 3.9 yards per carry indicates. I feel the same way here. This is, I think, probably the best start he's had yet in a Steeler uniform. Yeah, I think last week was if there was one game that brought that down, maybe not with how he finished, because I mean his stat line was looking brutal the first 2.
And we said, there's no way he's gonna get this. So we're like, well, if he averaged this every single game, he can. And sure enough, it was like, he's on track still.
He's averaging 70 per game. That's gonna get you, I think, maybe even over 1,100 yards, close to 1,200. So all you need's 60 in a 17-game season to get the 1,000. Might even be like 58, 59. I think he's fine.
Yeah,
I think he's fine. I think the opportunities will get better because, I mean, Chargers good defense. Broncos, I don't know. I can't remember his exact stat line against the Broncos. That might have been his best game.
Let me see.
Falcons, that he had to earn some tough yards there, which was surprising to me because I didn't think the Falcons were going to be that good with their front seven.
All right, so versus Denver, Najee had 17 carries, 69 yards, 4.1 per average week 1.
But maybe every game has been like that then. I think Falcons was something like that too. He hasn't hit over 80 yards in any of these games. I think
I was about to say,
like
all
60
in that
or
range.
70-ish. I think he's playing fine. And it's a...
Yeah. Najee had 20 carries for 70 yards week 1 versus the Falcons. Averaged 3.5 per carry, but he did have a 20-yard long.
Yeah, it's a nice thing he's doing this too with Jaylen Warren being out and banged up and everything. It's just more credit to Najee, where maybe people like me, I've overlooked him in the past, and saying Jaylen Warren's a more explosive player and everything. The thing you can't take away from Najee is that durability. That does count.
Yeah,
definitely does.
But they say your best ability is your availability at times.
All right, I think that was it for the Super Chats.
All right.
Trent Johnson was the last one.
I like it, man. Vibed out, bro. It's a good convo.
We got anything else?
I didn't think we did we?
I don't think.
I was about to say, I felt like we was right on where we needed to be, man.
Else?
Yeah.
I check to see if there's any new news that came
Right.
in. Corey Trice on IR.
They officially moved him there?
So 4 games.
Yeah. So that means he pulled it. It happened on the first play, too, to kick off. That's crazy, man. Definitely sucks.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to add.
I like it, man. I would say, because I was looking around. Nothing crazy. Obviously, on NFL.com, they did talk about Brett Favre. Apparently, says he has Parkinson's disease. So that definitely sucks, man. Wish him nothing but the best with, just that journey. But yeah, I ain't seen anything else, man. So, all right. With that being the case, man, sounds like we'll wrap this up. We back in this thing later this week. But either way, you already know the drill, man. Don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture. And to keep it with all the content, man, check us out, arthurmoats.com as well. But either way, we appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby.
Peace.